from my heart and from my hand. Why don't people understand my intention? Weird science, elastic tubes and pots and pans, bits and pieces and the magic from the hand will make it weird science. Things I've never seen before, behind motor doors, talent and imagination. Weird science, not what teachers said to do, making dreams come true, living tissue, warm flesh. Weird science, plastic tubes and pots and pans, bits and pieces, bits and pieces, bits of my creation. Is it real? It's my creation. Ooh, my creation. It's my creation. Weird science. Weird science. Oh, magic and technology, voodoo dolls and chants, electricity will make it. Weird science. Fantasy and microchips, shooting from the hip, something different will make it. Weird science. Oh, pictures from a magazine, diagrams and charts, mending broken hearts and make it. Weird science. Something like a recipe, bits and pieces, bits and pieces, bits of my creation. Is it real? It's my creation. I do not know. Hesitation, the heart of gold, this flesh and blood. I do not know. I do not know. From my heart and from my hand, why don't people understand my intentions? Ooh, weird science, magic and technology, weird science, things we've never seen before, behind open doors. Weird science, not what teachers said to do, bits and pieces, bits and pieces, bits of my creation. Is it real? It's my creation. I do not know. No hesitation, no heart of gold, this flesh and blood. I do not know. It's my creation. It's my creation. Oh, my creation. Ooh, my creation. It's my creation. From my heart and from my hand. Why don't people understand my intentions? Ooh, weird. Ooh, weird science. Ooh. Weird. Weird science. Weird science.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, universe! My name is Orbital Bacon, and I am certified G1 and a real freaking prime. Welcome to another live stream. Oh, let's go! Ich bin Shira's here!
We need the She-Ra angle statue as a figurehead on the front of the Gyat yacht.
Oh, we're gonna get into that tonight. Tragedy has befallen the Wrangle statue, okay? We're gonna talk about that tonight. But first, welcome to another live stream. It's Friday, the end of the week. If you're here, that means you are indeed made of sterner stuff. Wooga wooga booga booga bim bams and flum bums. What's going on, bacon ears? Are you guys ready to kick off the weekend? Crossfire's ready to fuel up the thrust boss. Get it gassed up and ready to drive.
This is going to be a great stream. Oh wait, my pager is blowing up. That's weird, it just says, from the liver to the knee.
Hey, your pager, nobody's pager needs to be blowing up right now, okay? It's not a good time for anybody's pager to be blowing up. But thank you, Crossfire. Hell yeah, fueling up the thrust boss, getting it gassed up, ready to drive. Maverick Cat's getting those winged waifus ready for takeoff.
Here's to my friend Echo, who will be heading to that waifu zone in the sky. Stage 4 cancer is a whole other C word, so pour one out for Echo, please.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Pour one out for Echo indeed. Thank you, man, Maverick Cat. Bless you, man. Condolences indeed, man. Thank you. But yeah, you know what? We're going to kick off the weekend right. We're going to have some fun tonight for sure. If it's been a rough week, if it's been a good week, whatever kind of week you had, don't worry, it's over now. All right, it's over now. We're going to kick off the weekend like we do every Friday, and I got a great show lined up for you guys tonight. Oh man, big show lined up for you guys tonight. Like I mentioned earlier at the start of the stream, because of that super chat, the tragedy that has befallen the Wrangle statue. It's a national monument. I can't believe. All right, so we got to talk about that. We're going to get into that. The waifus, though, guys, the waifus are learning, okay? The waifus are learning. They're on to us. You know, we've been talking about wrangling for so long. I think it was only a matter of time. The waifus, they're on to us. They've been catching on. They know about our wrangling techniques, and they're starting to fight back, all right? They're developing anti-wrangling techniques of their own, all right? Anti-wrangling techniques.
Here's one for your friend Cat.
Thank you, Reverb. Ticket on the BOOGA train, ticket to ride, and another one there for Cat's friend there. Thank you so much. I see a lot of people pouring it out. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Baconeers are the best. I love you guys. Let's get some peace rolls raining for all the Baconeers there and for Maverick Cat's friend there. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are the best. Yeah, the arms race is on, Ron McChaos. The arms race is on. The waifus, they're catching on to us, okay? And they're developing some anti-wrangling techniques. We've been talking about it maybe a little too much. Maybe, maybe we've been having a little too much fun here. And they've been catching on to our wrangling ways, all right? So we're going to talk about that. And then, of course, we have, during the waifu roundup, speaking of wrangling, we had quite a wrangle event, so to speak, in the Saturday morning cartoons this past week, and it was the worst case of buying the same gift for someone for the birthday party, or maybe it was the best. I don't know. We'll find out. We also have a special event going on here tonight. Oh, let's go.
I see your exploding pager and counter with exploding pennies. Also, I have a plug at Johnson & Johnson if anyone needs larger quantities of baby oils, since Costco isn't selling it anymore.
Costco isn't selling large quantities of baby oil? What's up with that? I don't know. Is there some story behind that? Thank you. Commies are not people, getting on board the BOOGA train there. Ticket to ride. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. We're getting the BOOGA train. And then Cast Dropper, I got to give a shout out to Cast Dropper before the stream started. And before I forget here, Stream Boss, shouts out Cast Dropper, the Stream Boss, with that big super kick to Vince. Vince didn't even make it to the start of the stream, and he's already been knocked out of his chair. I like this. That's how I like to see it. We are getting the stream off to a good start here. Hell yeah, booga booga and wooga wooga. But like I said, we got a big show. And speaking of special events, okay, we have a special event tonight. All super chatters, and that's, some of you guys have already entered, you don't even realize, but all super chatters are entering into a raffle. We've got a special event tonight. I'm going to be talking about a comic book We got a lot of indie comic friends of the show. We like spreading the word. You guys know. You guys already know. It's like the mission statement of the channel that we don't like the modern entertainment. A lot of it is shit. It's woke, right? We don't like it. So we're doing our own thing. We're enjoying the retro cartoons, the retro anime, and we're making a lot of our own stuff. I love to bring original art to you guys every week. We're always bringing new pinups from the channel's artists. And then anytime I can, I like to feature other indie comics. We've had I'm blanking on his name, Robert Christensen on the channel before. We've had Mark and Tim, the creators of Common America, and tonight we're going to feature another comic, and we've got a special giveaway. So anybody who sends in a super chat, you're automatically entered. It's like Ticket to Ride on the BOOGA train ×2. You get a raffle ticket in there. 3 winners. We're going to have 3 winners drawn from that. That'll get a copy of the comic tonight. So we're going to get into that tonight. A whole lot of stuff, plus the usual segments, Waifu Roundup, the news, the Saturday morning preview. Man, a whole lot of stuff to get into tonight, guys. And I've got one of my favorite lineups of pinups for you guys to unlock. I mean, they're all good. It's really hard to pick favorite, but this one especially, I don't know. I just really like it. Like, all the pinups are really good tonight, guys. So if we can unlock those meters, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right, guys. So let's get into it. Who's here tonight for the long haul? Like I said, it's a big show. 1's up if you're here for the long haul. 2 if you got other things to do. 1's up if you're here for the long haul. 2 if you got other things to do. We got a lot to get into tonight, guys, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I don't know. I feel kind of sad thinking about the Wrangle statue, but we got to talk about it. See how gassing up the thrust.
God bless the goal.
God bless the goal. Stand up. Be counted.
Here's my ticket.
Ron McChaos getting a ticket to ride on board the BOOGA train. Stand up. Be counted. Can we hit it? Put those ones up. Tavern's full. 10 big Bison bucks.
If we're getting put into a raffle, then say it with me. Shut up and take my Bison bucks.
That's most definitely what's up there. Holy shit! Caster Hopper zooking out with the big $80
Round
there.
it up to $100.
All right, I think somebody's serious about making sure there's stream boss tonight. Holy shit! Caster Hopper, he's zooking out. He's zooking out.
No, man, he's just zooking out.
He's zooking out there, making his hit points a big 100. That's 100 hit points to take down. Holy shit. We're going to be unlocking meters, unlocking pinups. God bless the goal. Stand up, be counted. 1's up if you're here for the long haul. 2 if you got other things to do. I saw a lot of 1s already. Put some bacons up in the chat too. Bacon's up in the chat. I'm going to give you guys a shouts out here. We're going to get the hot dog and the grandstand out of the way. I always have to get that out of the way. We're going to get the show started, but put some bacons up in the chat. If you haven't already put a 1 up there to let me know you're here for the long haul, put some bacons up in the chat and I will give you a shout out as we get the show started here. Let me check on that meter. Put the bacons up. I'm going to check on the first meter here because I think you guys have already killed the first one. You're into the second one clearly. Dark 88, gassing up the thrust bus, ready to drive.
Hell yay, let go.
I don't know why Kitty reads messages so weird sometimes, man. I don't know why he does it. Kitty's on the Zook tonight, all right?
We like Zook.
Kitty's on the Zook. Yeah, we like the Zook, all right? Kitty's on the Zook tonight, all right? I see Tomatoes, Killer Tomatoes in the chat. Ron McChaos, hail. We got Mobius1 in the chat. Cruising PC Vet, good to see you, man. Hunter Batista is in here. Kaiser Soze, one of the channel members right there. Michael Rusum, what's going on, buddy? Starscream is in here. Mr. Castropper, Stream Boss. Holy shit, man. Let's get some pizza rolls raining. Let's get some pizza rolls raining and a waifu swanging for you, buddy. Holy shit, man. We got Seahouse in here. Stand up, be counted. Ambient Expanse, Bioshock Superman, Jason Doob, what's going on, man? Special guest, Jason Doob, what's going on, buddy? Philip Fabian, Emperor Ming, all hail. Zahira Smith, howdy. Prince of the Abyss, what's going on? We got Taverns Pull, hail. Alchemy's in the house, what's going on? Inzeru, hold on, I lost my place. Let me scroll back up. I lost my place. I was doing so good. All right, Monk Guy Funk is in the house. Hot Toddy, Maverick Hat. We got Merlin in here. Good to see you, Merlin. What's going on? Let's see. Who else we got? No Name, OVA, Rob TV. We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy here.
Now this is a raffle worth entering.
Oh, you know what's up, X-Mobius1. You know what's up, buddy. Alex Shaw getting a ticket to
Here
ride.
for the long haul traveling train to the yacht. Hydrate.
Oh, yeah. Stay hydrated, Baconeer. Stay hydrated. Ride that BOOGA train, that thrust bus, or get a winged waifu ready for takeoff.
If this raffle prize is what I think it is, I'm putting my hat in the ring.
Oh, let's go. Prince of the Abyss, man. You guys are going to love this. You guys are going to love this. I can't believe we got such a good show tonight. Hell yeah. Mr. Lou Math getting a visit from the Gyat Fairy there. No message. Oh, okay. I thought there was no message attached. Just wanted to see the Gyat Fairy dance. Can't blame you. Can't blame you. Thank you so much, buddy. I see Eric Talaria in the chat. Let's see. Chaos Mage, Parker Parrish, Scott Boudreau, like the name there. T-Bone Tony, Crossfire, and let's see anybody else I may have missed. I'll keep an eye on the chat. I see War Wicked in the chat. Got a birthday coming up. War Wicked next week. Julian Torres, and anybody else I may have missed. I'll keep an eye out. Try to give you shouts out as we go along. Apologies if I missed you. Lots of people. We got 100 people watching. Got 100 people, 100 Baconeers. That's a good start to the show, guys. That's a good start to the show. Let's get those pizza rolls raining. Let's get a waifu swinging. That's a good start to the show. We got a couple of meters unlocked. I'm about to get those meters on screen. We got over 100 people watching. Love you all being here. Big support. Saint Adams in the chat. All right, guys. All right, let's get into it. All right, so meter. Let's see what's going on with these meters. Radio. What's going on with that radio? We're almost to October. I've been watching a bunch of Halloween-esque movies, right? Video games and such. Got Silent Hill on the brain. Master Godai is in the chat. Shouts out Master Godai, one of the top artists. We got a couple of pinups from him tonight. So let's see where you're at with that meter. Hit the button, and away it goes. Away it goes. A visit from the Gyat Fairy from Cruising PC Vet.
Putting my hat in.
Oh, put your hat in the ring, buddy. Put your hat in the ring. All right, 1 meter knocked out there in the background while the Gyat Fairy was dancing. A meter got knocked out in the background. So that's 1 down, and we're still going. It's runaway. Runaway meter. It's out of control. It's out of control. All right, hey, whoa. I love it. We're in Sliver Country. We're in Sliver Country. We can't stop here.
Thrust. Must increase my thrust for the buzz.
Oh, get it on there, Reverb. Get it on there. Thrust just a little bit more. We're almost out of Sliver Country. You got to thrust it just a little bit more there to get us out of Sliver Country. And that'll be 2 meters down. 2 meters down. But that means you've already unlocked 1 pinup and you're almost to the second one. The second one is a twofer, by the way. So you'll actually be unlocking 3 pinups by just getting out of Sliver Country there, right there. But I've got a whole bunch for you guys tonight. A whole bunch for you. It's going to be good. So with all the hot dog and the grandstand out of the way, get on board the BOOGA train, ticket to ride, fuel up the thrust bus, get it gassed up, ready to drive, or get a winged waifu ready for takeoff. However you get there, get on board the Gyat Yacht. We're all getting aboard tonight. Let's go, Crossfire. Getting a little visit from the Gyat Fairy
Big on
there.
foul sliver.
Trying to dance that sliver away. Shake them hips, shake it out of there. So yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight, guys. We're going to get on board the Gyat Yacht, one and all. It's time. I don't think we even need to waste any more time. Well, let's just get on board right away. Let's get the show started, guys. Let's get the show started. Let's go. We're filling up the meters. We're unlocking pinups, and we got a lot to get into. It's going to be a fun show. All right. So, you hear that? You hear that? It's calling you. It's calling your name. All right. All right. Without further ado, bacon ears, bim bams, and flum bums, one and all, get on board that Gyat Yacht. It's time. It's time. We're going to kick off the show, right, guys? We are going to be wrangling some waifus. We got some cartoons that need A-logging. Holy shit, it was actually really wild this past Saturday. What a Saturday lineup. Taverns full with a big super kick
Vince,
to
get the
Vince.
fuck out of the chair and take both of those slivers with you.
Oh, Vince, he's not having a good night tonight. This is the second kick.
Yoshi, come over here, big boy.
I see your sliver, and raise you my very own rider kick.
All right. I like that. Having a rider kick that uses a winged waifu to take to the sky. take to the sky with the winged waifu, and then jump down with a rider kick to Vince right off the chair. What a combo. What a combo. I like to see that. The Baconeers are working. It's like tag team action right there. Baconeers teaming up with the Super Chats, delivering winged waifu super kicks, rider kicks. This is insane. All right, this is awesome. What a way to launch the Gyat Yacht. All right, all aboard, bim bams and flum bums, Baconeers and Baconettes. Let's get on board the Gyat Yacht. All right, we got some waifus to wrangle. We got some cartoons to A-log. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to get into tonight, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, all right? So let's get on board. Let's get on board. Get comfortable, okay? Make sure you're stocked up with pizza rolls. Get your Zook, your Spark, your Spin, your Crystal Twist, your Fupa, and, of course, your wrangling device of choice. Get that at the ready, all right? Get that at the ready. Because we got a lot to get into tonight, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm glad to see you all here. Make sure you like up the stream. Make sure you like up the stream if you're enjoying the madness. Helps it get it out there to YouTube. Otherwise, spread it to your friends. Spread the madness. Share it to your friends. Say, hey, I know some weird shit over here. Some waifus you might like to see.
Vince, that chair is only for those that want to be in the raffle. Go waffle stomp with some floozy in the shower.
That's right, Alchemy. You tell him. You tell him, Alchemy. Kick his leg out from his leg. You tell him to go waffle stomp. We're not goose stepping and lollygagging around here, all right?
Yes! Yes!
Hey, Baconeers. Working right now, so until next time, happy wrangling, good zooking, and see you in space.
Space Cyborg Dragon with the 10 big Bison bucks. Also the most awesome 90s name ever. Thank you, man. Space is the place and the sky's the limit, so we're heading up there, buddy. Thank you so much for the 10 big Bison bucks. While you're working, we'll see you next time. We'll wrangle a waifu for you tonight, all right? We'll wrangle a waifu for you. Get her in your stable. Speaking of, we got a stable review. We do have a stable review up tonight, all right? So we got a lot to get into tonight, guys. It's going to be awesome. All right, so that fills up. Speaking of, that fills up another meter. And let's see. I'm going to hit the button. We're going. You've already filled up the half of the third one. You guys just keep going. Just go crazy, all right? Just go crazy. Just go crazy.
All hail the Baroness!
Let's get this show on the road.
Darth Zed having the Baroness rock the Gyat Yacht. Now that we're on board, now that we're all on board, right? Is everybody on board? Did everybody make it? You got your snacks? You ready? You're settled in? All right, you good? Well, now that we're on board, Baroness is rocking it. She's the only one dummy thick enough to rock the Gyat Yacht. So she's rocking it there. All right, you guys want to unlock some pinups before we get into it? What do you think? What do you think, guys? Should we? I don't know. Should we? Should we just get into the news or should we unlock some pinups? You guys have already unlocked. Should we get? What do you think? One's up if we should go ahead and do some pinups. 2 if you want to see the news. One's up for pinups. 2 for the news. I don't know. The Baroness is rocking the Gyat Yacht. You might be a little dizzy. You might need to settle down for a bit. Do you want to start with the pinups first? Prince of the Abyss says, "Get on with it." He's pulling the Monty Python quotes there. 1's for the pinups. 2's for the news. I don't know. I'm seeing a few 2s, but it looks like the 1s have it, guys. It looks like the 1s have it. It's just flooding there. It's flooding. The waves are crashing into the Gyat Yacht, crashing into the side and flooding on board the deck. All right. So let's get over there. All right. So first up, this actually is going to play into some of the news that we have coming up. So it's a little bit of a spoiler, but we'll get on with it. Yeah, we'll get on with it, T-Bone Tony and Prince of the Abyss. We'll get on with it. This one's not too much of a mystery, but it's in honor of the new DLC for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Love that game. We're going to be playing some of that on Sunday. We'll talk about it more once we get into the news, but here's our first waifu from Battle Frame Studios. He was the artist that did the Shantae pinup, or one of them anyway. We had 2 Shantae pinups from last Sunday when we did the bonus stream to finish the game. And you guys really seem to enjoy his work. So I said, hey, why not? Let's get another pinup from Battle Frame. So Battle Frame is he's knocking it out of the park here with Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa from the new DLC for Shredder's Revenge, man. I actually can't wait. We're going to be able to play that online with the Baconeers on Sunday. We'll be talking about that more in a minute. So here we go. We've got our first of many. We've got Mona Lisa here. Looking great, man. Looking great. Battle Frame did a great job here. I see a lot of eyes bugging out. Green skin waifu. We love our green skin waifus here, right? All right, let's go. Let's go. Up next, we're going in because we've got not one, not two, not three, but 4 different artists. So Battle Frame, Master Godai, Oda Cat, and Master Crack. And we've got 4 artists up tonight. So this was the first one here from Battle Frame. Now, second, we're going into Master Godai territory. You guys really ready to rock the Gyat Yacht? I think you're really ready to rock the Gyat Yacht now. We already had the Baroness doing it. You know, she showed us the technique. Master Godai is going to give the proper equipment there, right? You know?
Great is the power of George Washington.
Indeed, she's got scale.
She's got scale. She's to scale, right? She's to scale with the other waifus there, right? What does that tail do, though? What does that tail do? That's what I'd like to know. You know, I think my favorite feature, though, and shouts out Battleframe is in the chat, so shouts out Battleframe, and I got to give him credit for this. He said, what about, you know, because she's a gecko, so what about adding some spots or something? And so he gave her the freckles there, and I think that's a nice touch. You know, we got a redhead mutant waifu. Why not give her some freckles, right? So, very nice touch. Well done. And of course, the neckerchief. How can we ignore the neckerchief? You know, rocking the neckerchief like Tess from Pole Position, one of our favorite waifus here at the Orbital Station. So you got to love that, right? You got to love that. So shouts out Battleframe Studios. Excellent job on that. Next up, you guys got a twofer here. You got a bonus, okay? You got a bonus because you already unlocked the next meter, which is a bonus, a twofer. And you're halfway to the third one. So that'll actually be the fourth. I mean, I don't know. I'm losing count. Now we're going into Master Godai territory. We're really going to start rocking the Gyat Yacht here.
Now for Wrath. Now for Ruin. And the Great Fonz.
Loki Thorson is here, getting a ticket on board the BOOGA train. Ticket to ride. You know, that's a lot of tickets on board the BOOGA train tonight. You know, I think it's time for it to leave the station. It should have left the station before we got on the Gyat Yacht. But let's go. It's been a while. You hear that? It's been a while. I think we need to hear the BOOGA train. There it goes.
Chattanooga choo-choo?
It's always on time.
On track 29.
It's loaded up with
Or
pantsuit.
you can give me a shine.
Ready to deliver those waifu. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So from Master Godai, your first of 2 here that you've unlocked here from Master Godai. Get ready. Get on board that BOOGA train. Get ready to rock the Gyat Yacht. We've got Hello Nurse. Hello Nurse. Because, you know, coming up this week on Wednesday's channel surfing, the theme is 90s, all right? We're doing all things 90s. And when I think 90s, I think Kids WB, Fox Kids. Those were like the 2 big 2. It was like Marvel and DC, which is kind of ironic because I think they had Marvel and DC shows respectively on each channel. You know, you had like X-Men and Spider-Man on Fox Kids, and then you had Batman on Kids WB. So yeah, they were the big 2, right? Speaking of big 2, wooga wooga booga booga, we got
Boobs!
we got Hello Nurse from Master Godai, man. He's always like improving on the original design. You know, take the original formula and add a little extra to it. 2 scoops, as I call it. That's what I call it. I call Master Godai's style, his style is 2 scoops. He takes the original design and he does 2 scoops extra, you know?
So many boobies.
Booga, booga, wooga, wooga. All right. And now your second one here. And I don't even know why I put a silhouette because it's a bonus, but let's go right into it here. You got Charlie Girl, okay, another 90s show. If you're not thinking Kids WB, Fox Kids, you know, with the superhero cartoons and Animaniacs and what was it, Tiny Toons, all the other stuff, then you're thinking Ninja Turtles and all the infinite knockoffs, Street Sharks, Biker Mice from Mars, all the knockoffs, right? All the knockoffs. And of course, we love Charlie Girl. Charlie Girl, she's like up there, kind of close to April O'Neil. I've seen people compare her actually, that she rivals April O'Neil in their waifu hierarchy, you know, in their waifu stable. So, of course, we had to see Master Godai's rendition of Charlie Girl here. 2 scoops, like I said, 2 scoops always, dummy thick, ready to ride, ready to rock and ride. She's going to rock that Gyat Yacht, rock and ride the Gyat Yacht there with 2 scoops. You know, as Vinny would say, we need to see the back, though. So I'm going to probably have to commission Master Godai for another one. You know, because as Vinny would say, I need to see the back. We need to see the back. All right. So let's go. Let's go. You guys are knocking it out of the park. Can we hit it on the next one? You're already over halfway through. Let's see. Ken Jack Ben, greetings and salutations from Vallejo, California. Welcome. Welcome to the chat, man. I don't know if I've seen you before. If you're a new face, good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully you'll stick around and you'll become a familiar face. We got a lot of familiar faces in the chat, some new ones as well. It's good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. All right. So yeah, Master Godai, if you're listening, man, we need to see it. You know, Vinny, he always demands we need to see the back, man. All right. So let's see where you're at. Like I said, you're over halfway. You're over halfway to the next pinup. And what's the next one? Oh, we're heading into Odacat territory. Okay. We're heading into Odacat territory. Now you can probably guess this one. This is a pretty easy silhouette to guess, but I don't know if you'll be able to guess what she's wearing or not wearing. Who knows? But you know, we gotta rock the 90s from Master Godai, and of course now we gotta rock some 80s here, okay, with the big 80s hair. So we're going into Odacat territory. That's the next one. You guys are close. You guys are close. Almost there. Over halfway there. Over halfway there. Living on a prayer. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into it, guys. We got the Saturday morning preview to get into. We got a whole lot to get into, man. We're already half an hour in, and we're just now getting to the Saturday morning preview. That's all right. That's all right. We got a lot of fun stuff. A lot of fun stuff. It's gonna be fun. I saw a lot of ones earlier. You're here for the long haul. All right, so let's go. Let's go. Dylan Adler is here. What's going on, Dylan? Welcome. Alex Shaw, Starfire in bikini armor. I don't know. I feel like her default costume was bikini armor, sort of. Maybe not so much in the 80s, but certainly in like New 52, you know? But hey, we might see that later anyway. You never know. You never know. It's the real. Alchemy says it's the real Starfire. That's right. You guys know. You guys know. All right. Monk Guy Funk, you're reading my mind now, man. How are you guys? Okay. It's one thing to guess the silhouette. I mean, that wasn't a difficult silhouette. But like the ones where like Lady J or Dot from Reboot, where I'm like, how'd you guys do that? You know? But Monk Guy Funk, how are you reading my mind here? There's no way, you know, there's no way. There's no way you would know. There's no way you would know. Starfire in a string bikini? How do you, what? All right. Anyway, let's get into it, guys. You're freaking me out. Guys have, Bacon Ears have mutant powers in there. We got Professor Xavier in the chat, apparently. All right. So, wooga, wooga, booga, booga. Let's get into the Saturday morning preview, guys. So, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. I don't know why I was about to say p.m. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, our usual time for Saturday morning cartoons. We're kicking off usual time. We've got a full 3-hour block of Saturday morning cartoons from 9 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. And the theme this week is, well, basically we're kicking off Halloween early, okay? I couldn't wait. Normally, I try to wait for October, and we do just the Saturdays in October. Let's go, Reverb with 10 big Bison bucks.
I say Starfire is in a sling bikini.
You guys are good. You guys are good, man. You're getting close. You're almost at the bullseye. I think Monk Guy Funk might have already nailed the bullseye there, but that's not really that far off. I mean, you're right there. You're like the dart's like hitting right next to his, you know. But thank you there for the 10 big Bison bucks right there and getting the meter. What is it now? 3/4? Yeah, 3/4 of the way full. My goodness. So yeah, like I said, we're kicking off Halloween early. Why not? Because normally I try to do just the Saturdays in October, but you know, there's never enough. October goes by too fast, and then but before you know it, we're done. And Thursday, Halloween is on a Thursday, so we're gonna do sort of like a movie night, or maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll do a different type of watch party. I might do like a compilation of stuff, but it won't necessarily be a Saturday morning. We'll have those separately. So I'm kicking it off early. Not necessarily every show, okay? Not necessarily every show. That's gonna be kind of like a half and half. You know, I did cheat a little bit. It's going to be like a half and half, where not every episode is Halloween themed, and not really any episode is necessarily a Halloween themed. It's more just like spooky stuff happens in the episodes. So we've got Baroness is a ghost, okay? Baroness is a ghost. That's really what it really is the waifus are just wearing Halloween costumes. That's what it really is, you know? That's all we really want, you know, for any of the Halloween specials. I could probably just put a bunch of waifus in Halloween costumes and nobody would care. Doesn't have to be anything. Doesn't have to be anything to do with Halloween at all. You know, no like Ghostbusters episodes about Samhain or whatever his name is. You know, none of that. No jack-o'-lanterns. None of that. I could just put a bunch of waifus in Halloween costumes, I bet. But no, we will have actual Halloween specials. Don't worry. But tomorrow morning is a bit more of just a waifu in costume moment.
Here's to the waifus.
Michael Rusum making the yacht, rocking that boat there with the Baroness. All hail. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Hell yeah. Man, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I can't wait to announce the special raffle prize that is coming up. You guys are all entered. All these super chatters, for those of you that are just getting here, super chatters are entered into the raffle. There's going to be 3 winners. You don't even realize. All right, let's go. KO, Joe, Parker Parrish. What's going on, guys? Edward Cross. Hell yeah. All right, so anyway, Baroness, she's going as a ghost. She's going as a ghost this year. Her costume's really good, as you can see. She's like a disembodied head. She went all out. She went all out on her costume, all right? Disembodied head and everything. This is pretty wild, all right? But we have some more classics as well. The ghost usually is not this elaborate, but for the more just sort of like what you'd find at Party City, we've got the nurse. We've got the waifu in the nurse costume. This is a classic. We all love the nurse, all right? We saw Hello Nurse from Animaniacs. This is like the OG, right? The OG Hello Nurse, right? So we'll have the nurse waifu. That's no Halloween is complete without it, all right? Then we're gonna have the Pocahontas waifu, all right? Because we're old school here, all right? We're retro. We don't care about hurting people's feelings. We're not politically correct on the Orbital Station. I'll just put it that way, okay? I'll just put it that way. We're not politically correct here on the Orbital Station, all right? We're just not. So we've got the Pocahontas. We've got the Pocahontas Halloween costume. That's right. We're going all out. So we've got the Pocahontas waifu. I see some people are like, is this Dragon Ball? Is that Chi-Chi? This is actually Dragon Warrior, okay? Dragon Warrior. This is pretty old school. 1990. We're going back. We're going way back, all right? Dragon Warrior. It's not necessarily the best copy. I apologize in advance. It's a bit scuffed, you know? It's not the worst though. It's better than like Spiral Zone. If you guys are able to handle Spiral Zone, this is better. This is better quality than Spiral Zone.
Booga booga booga!
Let's go, painting
Or
and
is it
rambling.
Lady J dressed as Baroness dressed as a ghost?
Oh, what? Who knows? It could be. We already know that they've done the costume swap before. What if they did the costume swap before the ectoplasmic induction happened? I don't know. Before, maybe they reverse polarities, you know? Maybe they reverse the waifu polarity. And it's actually Lady J dressed as the Baroness. No, it's actually Mara. Do you remember that purple skin waifu from like one episode? She had a thirst for shipwreck. She really wanted to get it on with shipwreck there. Yeah, they reversed their ectoplasmic polarity, and Lady J became Baroness, and then somehow became Mara. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, we got the ghost waifu, we got the nurse waifu, we got Pocahontas waifu. We even got some live action wrestler waifu. Waifu Mania is going to be running wild, okay? Are you guys ready for this? We even got some live action Waifu Mania. Why not? We're going all out, okay? I'm cranking that jank. We're up in the Zook to level 11 tomorrow, all right? I'm going all out. I don't know if you're going to be able to handle it. It may not be as bad as Bots Master. Bots Master is a true test of durability there. But this one comes close, all right? This one comes close. But we're going to have some live action jank, you know, Waifu Mania's running wild. All the costumes, wrestler costumes are popular this year. Let's go. Chaos Mage. Chaos Mage got it, man. You guys know your stuff. Chaos Mage got it. WMAC Masters. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. So this is what we've got. And of course, these aren't all the shows that are in the lineup. I like to give you a preview of about, it's like half of what we got. It's about like half of what we got lined up for tomorrow. Oh, there is one more. Okay. This one isn't so much of a Halloween costume as much of just relevant to what's been happening lately around the orbital station. A lot of bacon ears, right? A lot of bacon ears, like a pandemic, right? A lot of people have been getting fur curious, okay? Been spreading. Ever since that channel surfing where we had the Orangina furry waifus running wild, okay? It's been like a pandemic, all right? It's been a pandemic. And amongst the bacon ears, they're becoming fur curious, all right? They're becoming fur curious. Now, I think we've all been there a little bit, Lola Bunny, Minerva Mink, we've all been there a little bit, but Tavern's Pull, yes. Tavern's Pull says, not the fighting food-ons. Yes, the fighting food-ons. Yeah! That's right, it's the fighting food-ons, all right? Like I said, we're cranking that jank tomorrow. We're cranking that jank.
No, man, he's just zooking out. He'll be okay.
I'm zooking out. I don't know. Can you guys take it? Are you really made of sterner stuff? Are you truly made of sterner stuff? Are you going to be able to make it through Saturday morning tomorrow? I don't know. Are you really going to be able to make it? Maybe not. Don't worry. I put an episode of Megas XLR on after this as like a palate cleanser. Okay. So in case it's horrible, because I don't even remember fighting food-ons that much. Like I barely, it's like a, blip memory or whatever. So in case it's horrible, we've got Megas XLR as a palate cleanser on afterwards. All right. It'll be good. The fried ricer. Yep. The fried ricer. That's right, Sneed. That's right. The fried ricer. It's going to be crazy, man. We're cranking that jank. All right. So let's get into the news and updates. That's what we got tomorrow morning. Like I said, Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the usual time. I know the premiere isn't up there once again. We had some crazy stuff going on last night with the premiere. YouTube was cranking the jank. YouTube was zooking out. All right. And they were like, it wasn't just me. They were having problems all across the site. Nobody's premieres. I think a lot of streams were going down. I don't know. It was crazy. So it kind of screwed up my work on, because I was thinking, hey, I'll finally get back on track and have the Saturday morning premiere up ready on Friday afternoon instead of Saturday morning. But it'll be up there Saturday morning once again. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
All hail the Baroness!
Hey at Bacon, thank you for the Halloween content. Oh, and pardon me, Pontsu, for the bacon ears. All hail the Baroness.
All hail the Baroness indeed, Bioshock Superman. The Baroness is rocking the Gyat once again. Where are you guys? Where are you guys on that meter there? We've hit Sliver Country. Wait a minute. We can't stop here. This is Sliver Country. You're just that close to this one. You guys already know it's Starfire. You know what it is. Can we hit it? Stand up, be counted. Can we hit it? Let's go. All right, guys, let's get into the news and updates. We've got the news and updates is actually going to be quite a big segment here tonight. We've got some fun stuff here, some really cool stuff. This is cool, man. Like I said at the start of the stream, I always like promoting stuff that's like independently made, because at this point we got to make our own stuff. That's the only thing we can do. Everything that the studio's making, no matter who they are, they all suck, right? It's all trash. So we just got to make our own stuff. So tonight I have, it's not necessarily a special guest. It's just me on the stream here, but I am promoting, it's a special spotlight here from Jason Doob. And he was in the chat earlier. Don't know if you're still here, but shouts out if you're here. But we are promoting Shadow Hunters just in time for Halloween. All right. This is like perfect timing for Halloween here. We've got Shadow Hunters. Oh, let's go. Daharka.
Counter Sliver King card.
Daharka already knows that Rogue's Cake defeats the Sliver every time. All right. Rogue's Cake defeats the Sliver every time without fail. There's never a time. It doesn't matter how far we are into Sliver Country. If we've just stepped our toe in or not, whatever, it always knocks it right out.
Be gone, Sliver. Give us
And then
waifu.
Reverb coming in, and you know what? I know that you said be gone, Sliver, but you put us into the new Sliver Country. Okay, now we're in Sliver Country in the new meter, all right? But you've unlocked this one. You guys already know Monk Guy Funk. Are you ready? Are you ready to have your wish granted here? Starfire and a string bikini. You know, and this is funny because the way I described it to Odacat, I said, you know, just put Starfire, 80s Starfire, you know, the OG, the real, as Alchemy said, the real Starfire. I said, just put her in a teeny tiny purple bikini. You know, that's all. That's it. Just teeny tiny bikini, right? And this is what she gave us. I think she did pretty well. Way to go, Odacat. Way to go. Let's get those peace rolls raining. For Odacat. She did right there. Let's go.
Gyat.
So yeah, we've got our 80s Starfire, you know, because we did 80s on this past channel surfing a couple days ago here on Wednesday. That was the theme, 80s. Coming up, we got 90s. So had to have pinups that span both, you know, a little bit of both. But let's go. Starfire and the underboob. I mean, that's like 3/4 boob. You got the top, the side, and the it's like all around. It's crazy. There's only a little bit left there. It's great. Odacat continues to be incredible, says Mobius One. Yes, I agree. She does very well. All right, so next up, we've got another one from Odacat here. You can probably guess this one too, but can you guess what she's wearing? All right. This will be another one where if you guess what she's wearing, I'm gonna be even more shocked. I don't know, but you can guess who it is. Yeah, Shantae. Crossfire says Shantae. Mobius says Shantae. St. Adam says hopefully nothing. Well, you know, I gotta have some limits here for YouTube. I mean, I guess she could be wearing nothing, and then maybe like her hair would be in the way or something. So it's not out of the question, I guess. But you know, so that's your next one. There. You're in Sliver Country. Of the new meter. But we've got obviously it's Shantae next, but of course we've got Starfire. I'll leave Starfire up for a little bit, but let's get into the comic here. I gotta show you guys this. We've got really exciting news here. Okay, so we're talking about from Jason Do. We've got Shadow Hunters here. The new issue number 6 is a new one that's out. So we're 6 issues in, and it's just in time for Halloween because this is basically like a monster waifu themed comic. All right, you know we love our waifu themed comics. That's what we're all about here. We love wrangling our waifus. We've got some waifus here you're gonna want to get in your stable. All right, trust me, you're gonna want to get these waifus in your stable. All right, we've got some monster waifus here ready to be wrangled just in time for Halloween. And this comic actually looks really cool. The premise is you've got the 3 monster girls, the main girls, Jessica, the werewolf, Jenna, the vampire, and Renea, the witch. And you can see those 3 on the cover there. And then, of course, there's a new 4th waifu, fish waifu, a strangely attractive fish person, you know, as Darkstalkers would say. We got a strangely attractive fish waifu here. And they joined together to fight off the demonic invasion that's happening in the city of Sacramento. So it's pretty crazy. There's also a dark military organization known as 00, with a sole mission to eliminate all things supernatural. So it's kind of like a third faction, you know, you got the good guys, the waifus, you got the bad guys, the demon invasion, and then you got this third faction, this dark military
You're really
organization.
stacked, aren't you?
If only she was wearing an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. It would camouflage to her skin tone perfectly.
Oh, Tavern's Full, man. You know, I didn't really think about that. You know, the song was definitely where I got the inspiration for the teeny tiny bikini, but I didn't think about the camouflage aspect. I should have just gone with the whole thing with the yellow polka dots and everything. Man, missed opportunity. Well, maybe next time. Maybe next time. But thank you there, Tavern's Pole, for stocking it up. You know waifus go whack for the stock. So thank you for that there, man. So like I was saying here, we've got the three factions here going on. It sounds like a really interesting setup for a comic series with all these monster waifus. And they even have additional characters. It's not just them. We even have these additional characters. Well, here's another look at the... Speaking of stocked and packed, holy shit, there's the strangely attractive fish waifu. And then, we got another waifu here. These are just some variant covers, you know, to sell the book. We got to sell the book here. Let's go painting and rambling with a visit from the Gyat Fairy.
Waifus? I only watch all the stellar plots and intellectual convo, ha 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 ha, nearly made it with a straight face.
I like how it's saying that as the Gyat Fairy's dancing around, right? Thank you, Painting and Rambling. Appreciate that. Yeah, so here, these are some of the variant covers here. The character there are also additional characters. Some, I think they are like Renegade. Previously, they were members of that evil organization, but they become like fugitives, like renegades. And now they're helping out the good guy teams. So you got Simon and Firewire, another waifu here, a cyberpunk waifu, computer geek waifu. So yeah, you know, it's all sorts of stuff, all sorts of craziness going on in this book. So there is a link to the Kickstarter in the description if you want to back this project and see some more about it. There's some more information there, all sorts of stuff if you want to check out what other rewards and things you can get. But as a bonus here tonight for the Baconeers, Jason Doob again shouts out in the chat, man. He's been watching the streams, and he's the author, I believe. I don't know. Do you do the art as well, or are you just the author of the book? You gotta, tell me a bit more about yourself there in the chat. But he's provided us with 3 copies of the book to raffle off here. So everybody who's been sending in super chats, you guys are going to be entered into the raffle, and we're going to have 3 winners that will get a copy of Shadowhunters here. So it's going to be really cool, guys. It's going to be really cool. It's very generous of him. I hope you guys will check this out. Back the book if it looks interesting to you. I'm definitely going to check it out. It looks really cool. Here's a preview. I do have a preview page. There's no word bubbles up there yet, but you can see what the art's going to look like on the inside. Sort of like anime inspiration with a modern comic feel. You know what, the teacher, we got a tiny miniskirt there.
Tiny miniskirt!
Orbital Station dress code approved, all right? Orbital Station dress code approved, this teacher here. And reminds me a bit of Skullgirls. You guys remember that game, Skullgirls? When it first came out? It was good when it first came out. It's kind of gone downhill with the new owners or whatever. But when it first came out, man, they were all about the waifus, the tiny miniskirts there. Sort of reminiscent of that. So yeah, we've got the monster waifus infiltrating this private school here for the monster waifus, and they're going to check out the supernatural beings, and they're going to check out what's going on. It looks really cool. And like I said, just in time for Halloween. You can see the werewolf character. I mean, she's in her human form with the green hair, but you can see the werewolf form behind her there. You can see the vampire. It's like a vampire bat, like hybrid sort of thing, looking really cool. The witch character and the strangely attractive fish waifu. There we go. Let's go. So lots of really cool art, really cool premise, and stocked and packed wall-to-wall waifus. You guys know I wouldn't bring it to you if it wasn't stocked and packed with wall-to-wall waifus. Just how you like it. Just how the Baconeers, the Bim Bams, the Flumbums, just how you guys like it, So yeah. At the end of the stream, we will do that raffle, okay? So I want to make sure everybody gets in. You all have a chance. So at the end of the stream, we're going to do that raffle, and we'll have 3 winners. Big thanks to Jason Doob. Shouts out, man, the author of the book, and very generous to provide us with those three prizes there. And if this looks interesting to you guys, like I said, there's this link in the description for the Kickstarter. You can check it out. So. Wooga wooga booga booga, man. I'm seeing cake detected. All right, I'm seeing cake detected here on this cover, man. It looks pretty good. Yeah, it's like an R-rated Monster High. Like if you like old school horror movies and, you know, of course, action and waifus and stuff. Basically right up your alley, you know, right up your alley there. It's good stuff there. Good stuff. All right, let's go. Let's go. So thank you, man. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for that. I really appreciate the prizes there. And so I'm always happy to share, you know, whatever people are working on. I'm always happy to share that. You know, when it's a good project that I think the Baconeers would be interested in. You know, we gotta support our independent creators, man. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right. You know, I gotta shill something myself here, just cause, you know, I gotta shill something myself here because it is Halloween. And let's see. Let me get this pulled up. Because it's Halloween coming up. Get a little more hot dog and grandstanding out of the way here. I got a new shirt design. From Oda Cat, featuring the Oda Cat artwork of Janine. Let me get this. Oh man, it's still off to the side. Never mind. I don't know how to get that in frame better, but you guys can see that there. It says Bustin' makes me feel good in the background. Janine on the front. This shirt will be available starting tonight. It's been an exclusive for members previously, but starting tonight, we've got this just in time for Halloween. There's all sorts of goodies, man. All sorts of goodies, man. Yeah, check out Shadow Hunters. Check out the new Bustin' Makes Me Feel Good just in time for Halloween there, featuring art by Oda Cat. Check out Shadow Hunters from Jason Doob. Sorry, I try not to do too much hot dog in the grandstand, but you know, it's like the perfect timing. We gotta get it out there. So that's gonna be available now. So let's get that started. All right, and so coming up next, I got to talk about, this isn't really, I mean, I guess it's a little bit sort of hot dog in the grandstand, but it's what we've got coming up on Sunday. We got coming up on Sunday another gaming stream. Now this will be over on Orbital Bacon Arcade, or I guess it's just Orbital Arcade, Orbital Bacon Gaming, Orbital Arcade, whatever it's called. This will be over there and not on the main channel. The gaming stream that I did this past Sunday on the main channel was just a special. It was just a bonus. So we'll be doing this over on Orbital Arcade coming up on Sunday, and we'll start around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be playing Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, getting into the new DLC with Mona Lisa and Mondo Gecko. I actually haven't played this. I've got the DLC, but I haven't played this since it came out. So I haven't tried out either character yet. I'm really excited to get into this. So if you guys have this game, I believe cross-platform is available between Steam and, is it PlayStation or Microsoft? It's one of the two. I think maybe all three. Maybe it goes between all the platforms, Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, I don't know. But I know it does work with one of the consoles. I'm playing it on Steam, if you guys are wondering. I'm playing it on Steam. So we're going to be playing this on Sunday. Like I said, around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll have the code there for you to join if you guys want to join in on that. Baconeer Brawler. That's what it's going to be, a Baconeer Brawler bash. Because not only are we playing some Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, we'll go through a couple rounds of this. And then halfway through the stream, we're going to switch over because what just released yesterday is G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra. We got a new brawler, brand new game, just came out yesterday, featuring Duke. We've got Scarlet. We've got Gung Ho, Snake Eyes. Man, you know, I was kind of hoping that we get to play as some Cobra characters. Maybe they'll be unlockable. Maybe they'll be DLC later. I don't know, because I really want to play as Baroness. You know, I gotta play as Baroness. You know, we love her here. You know, all hail Baroness, rocking the Gyat. But so far, it's just the Joe characters. But it's cool. At least we got Scarlet on there. We could have done with some Lady J. You know, another waifu wouldn't have hurt. But we've got Scarlet on there. So yeah, it's a pretty cool game. It's not bad. I've played a little bit of it. I didn't want to get too far into it, so I could save most of it for Sunday. But it seems pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know if it's as good as Shredder's Revenge, but we'll get into that game as well. We can play online. Now, this one I don't know if it's cross-platform. I have no idea. Shredder's Revenge, that one's cross-platform for sure. I don't know about this one. I'll have to investigate. But again, I'll be playing this one on Steam. So yeah, we've got 2 games, Brawler, Baconeer Brawler Sunday. That's what we got going on, okay? Baconeer Brawler Sunday with Shredder's Revenge and G.I. Joe, Wrath of Cobra. We're going to be playing a little bit of each. We'll probably, like I said, we'll start the stream early around 5 p.m. Eastern time. We'll probably go for like 3 hours and split it up about an hour and a half for each, depending on how it goes. But, maybe we'll run the stream later. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So make sure you're subscribed to Orbital Arcade. If you're not already, you can find it on the homepage of my channel. If you go to my channel, just go to the homepage and scroll down, and you'll see under Orbital Station, you'll see the other channels. You'll see Orbital Bacon Bits, where we play the live action stuff and the anime Grindhouse. You'll see Orbital Arcade for the gaming, and you'll see Radio Bacon for music, which I've been neglecting for like months now. I need to get back to uploading to that channel, so I apologize for that. But yeah, all sorts of stuff to keep you occupied with good nostalgia content and new original interactive live stream content, because modern entertainment sucks. Modern media sucks. So we're making our own, and that's why we're celebrating Shadow Hunters. Again, shouts out Shadow Hunters. All you super chatters are entered into a raffle. 3 winners to get a copy of Shadow Hunters comic book featuring monster waifus. And we do all this stuff here on the Orbital Station. We gotta make our own. We gotta make our own content. That's how we do it here. That's how we do it. All right. So one last bit of news is channel surfing. I already mentioned it earlier, but just once again, in case anybody missed it, channel surfing coming up this Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The theme this week is 90s. Okay, extreme 90s, dude. We're going totally extreme. All right. So last week we did 80s. Thursday. I don't know why it was Thursday. Wednesday. Sorry. Last Wednesday we did 80s. Totally awesome 80s. It was insanely zooked out. I fell down some neon laced rabbit hole. I was like, I don't know, man. I wasn't prepared for what I found when I was looking for clips for the 80s. I thought I would get some other stuff, and it ended up being Thirst Queens and weird fur curious rollerblade waifus. I don't know, man. It was weird. So we did that on Wednesday, 80s, and this theme coming up for this coming Wednesday is 90s, totally extreme 90s. And then of course, everything else for the rest of the month will be Halloween. And holy shit, do I have some Zook for Halloween. If you guys were around last night, we had some technical difficulty. YouTube was having technical difficulties last night. And so the movie night didn't work. I tried it twice and it didn't work. And I was getting pissed off. But then we turned lemons into lemonade because we went over to Burger Boy's channel and he was playing some Halloween jank. He started it early. Just like I'm cranking the Halloween jank early tomorrow morning for Saturday morning cartoons. Burger Boy, he had that jank cranked up last night. And so a lot of the Baconeers, we did a little bit of a mini raid, little miniature raid. We had about like a dozen or so of us go over there. Maybe, I think it was like 20 of us actually. It was a pretty good crowd. It was actually a pretty good crowd. We had like 20 of us go over there, a couple dozen of us go over there and raid Burger Boy. And we were watching this like crazy lineup of Halloween stuff that was like, it wasn't even shows or movies. It was like these little extended PSAs, like how to be safe. There was this animated thing about like candy, like this witch that wanted to have a party and like these weird cartoon villains that were like getting candy. I don't know, man. It was weird. So I found a bunch of Zook, a whole bunch of weird stuff, a bunch of weird and wild stuff that we're going to watch all throughout October for channel surfing. So it's going to be crazy. But coming up, we're going to do 90s. We're going to do one more decade special with the 90s. So that's what we got coming up. So make sure you gather your clips. Get your best, most 90s stuff possible so that we can get that. All right. All right. Now, another day, another waifu stable review. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. It's time. It's been a while. We haven't done one of these in a while. Real quick. Hold on real quick. I know I'm like, we're going to do the waifu, but let me check the meter here. Where are you guys at? All right. We're a quarter of the way there. What's next? All right. Come on, guys. Can we hit it? Can we do it for Shantae? Trust me, you're going to like this one. Even if you're not that much of a fan of Shantae, you're going to like what she's wearing. We're starting Halloween early with this one. That's the only hint I'm going to give you, okay? That's the only hint I'm going to give you as far as what she's wearing or not wearing, is that we're starting Halloween early. Shantae is in her Halloween costume, all right? So let's see. We're a quarter of the way there. Quarter of the way there. All right, so we've got a waifu stable review. This week, we are reviewing Painting and Rambling's Retirement Stable, all right? Painting and Rambling, he's been a long time baking here. He's a familiar face, all right? Painting and Rambling's a familiar face. Oh, let's go, Ron McChaos with a big super kick. Ron McChaos loves Shantae. He loves Shantae so much, he's willing to super kick Vince right out of his chair. See, that's what I like to see. That's the type of love for a waifu that I like to see. When you're willing to super kick Vince, kick his leg out of his leg there. That's the kind of love I like to see for a waifu there. Thank you, Ron McChaos. Thank you. All right, so that puts us halfway. We're halfway there, living on a prayer. Halfway there, living on a prayer. We're almost there, man. I know we can do it. All right, so Painting and Rambling, he's a familiar face, longtime supporter. He's been a stream boss before as well. In fact, I think we've got a requested waifu coming up. I don't know if we've got it tonight, but it'll be next week. But yeah, he's been a stream boss, a recent stream boss, a longtime supporter, sends in a lot of channel surfing suggestions. In fact, one of the top channel surfing clip farmers, man. Like, I don't know, he's always got like just a whole batch ready to go every Wednesday, man. So yeah, shouts out Painting and Rambling. We got some pizza rolls raining and a waifu swanging for your waifu stable review tonight, good sir. All right, so the reason it's called a retirement stable. Oh, let's go Reverb
for the waifu.
Reverb also is a fan of Shantae, I see. Another fan of Shantae, I see. I like it. That's always good to see there. That's always good to see. You know, Shantae needs more love. You guys know she's a little dancing. She's shaking that cake at the end of every stream. She's the dancing genie that during the credits there at the end of every stream, shaking that cake. All right? She knows how to shake the cake. So you got to show some love for Shantae. You're going to love this Halloween costume, I promise. And then, of course, we got a third pinup from Odacat after that you're going to love even more. It just gets better as it goes. I told you guys, this was my favorite, and I can't say it's hard to pick favorite. It's one of my favorite batches of pinups. It's so good. Every artist knocked it out of the park tonight. You already saw Battle Frame with Mona Lisa, knocked it out of the park. Master Godai with Hello Nurse and a dummy thick Charlie girl from Biker Mice, knocked it out of the park. And then you've already seen Starfire in her teeny tiny, should have been yellow polka dot, sorry about that, bikini. But nonetheless, Odacat knocked it out of the park. So yeah, you guys are going to love this. All right, so without further ado, let's get into Painting and Rambling's Retirement Stable. Now, why did he call it Retirement Stable, all right? I was sort of like, what is this? So apparently he has this whole theme going here where he wants to give some love to the waifus that age gracefully, as it were. You know, they're we've seen some waifus that age gracefully as they go on. Some of them are introduced as older waifus, some gilfs, I guess. Is that the term? Gilfs? I don't know. But they need love too. They, can't fault you, to each their own. They need love too. So Painting and Rambling, without further ado, let's review your waifu stable. First up, we have Eloise. Eloise from Phantom 2040, which unfortunately got taken down. They didn't give me a strike. They almost did. Alchemy with 10 big Bison bucks.
Can we do it for the genie? Mr. Bison, if you would.
If you would, please, Mr. Bison. Please, for the genie cake. That half genie cake she knows how to shake. Can we hit it? Please. Thank you. Thank you there, Alchemy, for the 10 big Bison bucks. Really appreciate that there. Hell yeah. So first up, we have Eloise Walker from Phantom 2040. Like I said, unfortunately, the show got taken down. They didn't give me a strike, but they just said, hey, you got to take it down. But before it was gone, we did get to finish it. We got to watch the whole thing, so at least there was that. And the individual episodes are still in the Saturday morning lineups, I think. I don't know. I might have had to take down those two. I'm not sure. But anyway, Eloise Walker, got to give her some love. She was looking good. She was kind of a badass too. This is a strapped waifu. We like stacked and packed waifus. Well, this waifu's also strapped. She's a gun fan. She's a 2A waifu. All right, based waifu. All right. Next up, we have May Parker, Marvel's Spider-Man Aunt May. This one kind of took me by surprise, all right? Even with the whole theme that you got going on, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't be surprised because recently Marvel seems to be making Aunt May like hotter and hotter as they go along. I don't know what they're doing over there, but yeah. So we've got this in particular, Aunt May. I don't know which one this is from. I haven't watched some of the more recent Spider-Man cartoons. Well, I say more recent, like anything after the 90s, you know. So I don't know. But she doesn't look bad, you know, kind of a silver fox. As we see, obvious theme going on here in Painting and Rambling Stable. So yeah, Mr. Keserdrex says, yowza, silver fox sighted. Whoa, let's go. All right. So next up. So we've had Eloise Walker, May Parker, and next up we have Steelheart from Silverhawks. I don't know if she's a silver fox, but she's some Silverhawks here. I don't know. Steelheart wasn't that old. She's not an old waifu. Maybe it's just going with like the whole silver thing, you know? That fits with the theme. Even if she's not necessarily old, she still has the silver hair going, you know? It fits in. Now, I will say that this is a contested waifu. She has been wrangled in a previous waifu stable review, so you now have a contested waifu in your stable. You were going good for a while there. Eloise Walker, nobody, you know, May Parker. Actually, I don't know. Was Aunt May previously? Aunt May might be she might be a contested waifu too. I'm not sure. But Eloise Walker, not so much, but you definitely have a contested waifu here, Steelheart. You know, you definitely have one here, all right? But next up, I mean, it's a good waifu. It's a good pick. Next up, following the same theme, not necessarily old, but silver-haired nonetheless, so fits the aesthetic of your stable, Silver Sable. All right. I like how you've got Steelheart from the Silverhawks, may not be a silver fox. And then going right along in your waifu stable, we got Silver Sable. All right. So I like the theme you got going on here, Painting and Rambling. I like it. I can dig it. Even if they might be a couple of picks might be a little, I don't know if I go for the gills there, but Steelheart and Silver Sable, those are good picks. Now your last one is right up my alley. All right. Your last one is right up my alley. I see some people putting ones up in the chat. So some people are at the very least agreeing with you with the silver-haired waifus. We like the silver-haired waifus, right? Steelheart and Silver Sable, definitely. I mean, those are shoo-ins. Steelheart's already contested. Silver Sable, I could see being contested in the future. In fact, was she in a previous stable? Man, my memory's zooked out, but I swear you've got some contested waifus, buddy. All right. And this next one, your bottom babe, last but not least, your top waifu, your bottom babe, she is going to be contested if she's not already. And it fits. It's like another one of those coincidences like we had last week where Mark Pellegrini, the writer of Common America, he was on the show, friend of the show, author of Common America. You know, he said that his top waifu, his bottom babe, was Felicia from Darkstalkers, and we just so happened to have a pinup of Felicia from Otacat. Well, same thing. Your top waifu, your bottom babe, we just so happen to have a pinup from Master Godai of Hello Nurse. All right, so she may not be a contested waifu officially just yet. I don't remember her. I don't recall her being in a stable lineup before, but my goodness, will she be going in the future? Because I have a feeling that we haven't seen the last of her from Master Godai. It's sort of like how I was saying earlier, Master Godai, if you're listening, Vinny there, he wants to see the back, all right? Vinny wants to see the back, so does the chat. The Baconeers demanded the booga booga, the wooga wooga. Let's go. So we're probably going to see, I say probably, who am I kidding? We're definitely going to see a lot more of Hello Nurse from Master Godai, and probably some of the other artists too. But here we have your top waifu, your bottom babe is Hello Nurse. And what's funny is it still sort of fits in with your theme. Because it's your retirement stable. And so even though the other waifus might be silver foxes, you need a waifu to take care of you. for when you get old, right? All right. I don't know how old you are, Painting and Rambling. I think a lot of us Baconeers are probably like middle-aged, right? I'd say that's where we fall in that demographic. 30 and up, right? 30 and up, right? Most of the Baconeers probably even more. We might have even more. Might be some silver foxes, amongst the Baconeers, right? So we're going to need a waifu to take care of us. So you need that hello nurse. That's actually a really good choice, man. Painting and Rambling, he's thinking ahead. He's strategic, all right? He's playing 4D chess with his waifu stable. He's thinking ahead. So in review, we have Eloise Walker from Phantom 2040. We've got May Parker, Aunt May from Marvel's Spider-Man. We have Steelheart from Silverhawks, a highly contested waifu already. Silver Sable, again from Marvel. And then last but certainly not least, Hello Nurse. Thinking ahead there for when you become a Silver Fox, have that waifu to be taking care of you. Let's go. What do you guys think? Do you approve? Do you approve of this stable? One's up if you approve. Two if it's not for you. Do you approve of this stable? Is this good? Is this? It's like a tactical stable. He's thinking ahead. He's planning for the future. So what do you guys think? One's up if the stable's for you. Two if it's not for you. I'm sorry. One's up if you approve. That's how I say. One's up if you approve. Two if it's not for you. One's up if you approve. Two if it's not for you. This is a tactical stable. Okay. He's thinking ahead. He's planning for the future. That's really smart. I think it's smart. He's planning for the future. He's thinking ahead. This is a tactical stable, all right? And it does have some highly contested waifus. I'm seeing a lot of ones. It looks like they approve of your stable, Painting and Rambling. I would say officially it's approved. There's a couple of 1.5s. I saw a couple of 2s in there. I understand if it's not, what? Everybody's stable it's not always going to be for everybody. So you're not always going to get unanimous. I don't know that we've ever seen a unanimous stable. I don't know. Well, I haven't been doing the whole ones and twos thing for that long. We need to go back. We need to re-review some stables. But I'm seeing a lot of ones. I'm seeing a lot of ones up if you approve, two if it's not for you. I'm seeing a lot of ones. All right. So it looks like I think we can say officially you've got the Baconeer seal of approval, stamp of approval. Wrangle those waifus. Get them in your stable. All right, get them in your stable. Let's go. All right, thank you, Painting and Rambling. I really appreciate all the support again. Shouts out, Painting and Rambling. Longtime Baconeer, big supporter of the channel. Really I can't talk tonight, man. Really appreciate the support. And you've got a good waifu stable here, officially approved by the Baconeers. And like I said, it's a smart stable. It's a thinking man stable. You're thinking ahead, man. I like that. Good stuff. Pizza rolls raining and a waifu swanging for you, sir. Let's go. I think I'm a little too zooked out tonight. I can't even talk. Let me get a sip of water here, man. I'm a little too zooked out tonight. All right. Next up, it's time to get into the Saturday morning memes. Oh boy. I don't know if you guys are ready for this.
I have a means to restore the bodies of some of your stable, Painting and Rambling, so they can enjoy the prime of their lives again.
Oh, let's go. This is from the Gyat Fairy, and it looks like Reverb has been tinkering in the laboratory. All right. Those cloning labs are almost done. Okay. I've got 2 test subjects that are in the labs, 2 wife fusions cooking in the labs. One of them's done. The other's still in the works. Once the second one, I want to have them both ready. Okay. To unveil it. But the lab has been cooking. And it sounds like Reverb's been cooking something else up in the laboratory there. Wonder what it is. All right. But you guys better be ready, okay? Because we're getting into the memes here. We've got some cartoons to A-log, and the waifus have been learning. They're aware. They're aware of the wrangling. They might even be aware of the laboratory. I don't know. I hope not. We got to keep it a secret, guys. All hands on deck. Red alert. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy out there. All right, before we get into that real quick, let's see where you guys are at. Holy shit, you crept into Sliver Country. You crept right in while I wasn't looking. All while I wasn't looking, you crept right into Sliver Country there. How could you do it? How could you do it? All right, you're in Sliver Country. Can we see what Shantae is wearing? What's her Halloween costume? What's her Halloween costume going to be? Red alert, red alert. What's her Halloween costume going to be? We're in Sliver Country here. All right, so speaking of Halloween costumes, we got a bit of a fashion show last week. We got a bit of a fashion show last week from our waifus during Saturday morning cartoons. You know, getting a little distracted by some of their wrangling and stuff. They were putting a fashion show on for us. We had Nico. Nico's a good time gal. I thought she was just wearing a dress, you know, because Galaxy Rangers, the whole sci-fi Western setting. Yeah, she's just wearing a dress to maybe go to a fancy ball or something. No, come to find out, Nico was a saloon girl. She was a good time gal. Oh, buddy, we've got some stories to hear about. To hear about Nico, man. She needs to be wrangled. She's getting a little wild there. Getting a little wild there. You guys want to see what was going on? Yeah.
Louise?
Best saloon gal in the galaxy.
See, that's this guy right here. He was zooking out a bit, and he's like, I'm pretty sure you're not Nico. That's not your name. You're Louise. Louise, the best saloon girl in the galaxy. And Nico, she looks a little concerned. She's like, now wait a minute. She doesn't deny it. She's like, no, I'm not, that's not me. She's more like, how do you know? How do you know? I think she might have a secret past. And this guy's found it out. That Zook dust, it tells him the truth. It shows him the truth.
She can step on your foot or you.
Not Lazarus Tech, just some work with blood and nanotech. And I haven't been Reverb 127 since the Bloodrock Wars.
Oh, look at that. You know what? I've been missing that the number. Just keep an eye on that in case it creeps up there, you know? Speaking of creeping up there into Sliver Country, yeah, from 127 to 154, man. The Bloodrock Wars must have been brutal. Thank you there. Another visit from the Gyat Fairy. I love that. We got a lot of visit from the Gyat Fairy there. Now we're still in Sliver Country. Gyat Fairy, she needs to dance a little more to get us out of there. Rogue's cake can get us out in one go. All Rogue's cake needs to do is, secure that cake, bounce it a bit, we're out. But Gyat Fairy, she needs to dance a little bit more. We're still in Sliver Country, but we're almost out. We're almost out there. All right, but yeah, so Nico, like I said, Nico, it's not so much that she's like denying it, like that's not me. It's more so that she's saying, hey, now wait a minute. How did you know? How did you know? Listen to what this guy has to say.
You can step on your foot or you drink and spit in your eye without breaking stride.
Man, a real good time gal. A real good time gal right there.
She can step on your foot or you drink and spit in your eye without breaking stride.
Sounds like fun, Cody.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
What, Nico? What's going on? Now, wait a minute. Nico. What's going on? I think she's got something to tell us. Something's going on here. Oh, guess we'll find out. Something happened in her past there. What, Nico? What's going on?
Captain, have you got our position?
We're right behind you.
Well, we might as well enjoy the ride.
I always did like that about you, Louise. You always were a real fun-loving gal.
She's trying to, shake it off. Like, oh, yeah, just enjoy the ride. It's fine. Hey, Captain, you locked onto our coordinates or whatever. Just trying to change the subject. And the old man, no matter what, she's like, oh, you know what? You were always a fun-loving gal. Yeah, you did like a good ride. You do know how to enjoy the ride there, Louise. Ride 'em, cowgirl. That's right, Darth Zed. Ride 'em, cowgirl. even in reverse.
She sure is, Wildfire. Why, do you remember the time when Wheezy here got up on the table and you...
Whoa, whoa, buddy, hold on a second. Now, see, Doc even knows what's going on. There really is something going on here. Doc even knows.
Wildfire, why do you...
ケーキだったらこれぐらい普通でしょ?
Don't worry, Nico, you rock that dress like no other.
Cake detected, Reverb. Oh, you know, there's a lot more than cake being detected. We're uncovering Nico's past, man. We're uncovering Nico's past here.
Tiny dancer. Dancer for pin-up. Dance for the sliver defeat.
She's really trying to dance that sliver away there. Really trying to dance it away. You know what? It did. You just barely danced across the line there. Filled up the last of that meter there. You guys want to see what Shantae's Halloween costume is? Now, it should make sense to you. Probably anybody. I didn't see anybody guess it. Finally something you weren't able to guess. But you know, you'll probably be kicking yourself once you realize, because it should make sense, because we've seen, if you guys were keeping up with the gaming streams before the bonus one that we had this past Sunday, where we finished Shantae, the ones before that, we had an ongoing pinup saga, if you will. You know, it was like a trilogy where we had the Shantae Titans. So the obvious would be Shantae to be wearing Starfire's outfit, but not just any. I think the best would be New 52 Starfire. So I didn't see anybody say New 52 Starfire. I didn't see anybody say New 50. Or wait, you did call that Tavern? I don't know. Maybe I got to reverse. I didn't see it. Maybe you did say it. Did you say Shantae is Starfire? Well, damn. Maybe you got me. You didn't say, but you didn't say New 52 though. Now there, I'm pulling out all these like technicalities, trying to pull one over on you. Yeah, you didn't say New 52 though. Yeah. So yeah, we got Seanfire. There we go. I don't know if you would consider it a true wife fusion, because it's really just Shantae wearing Starfire's outfit, so it's more of like a Halloween costume. Kiss Muse says, I need to see the back. Yeah, this is another one where Vinny is just losing his mind tonight. Imagine, you know, the Master Godai, Charlie Girl, the Starfire, and now Seanfire, because I think both. I think we need to see both from the back. So yeah, Vinny's just losing his mind tonight. How is it holding up on her? Ronan X, that is the question. That's like the universal question. The answer is not 42. Because the question is, it's not the meaning to everything and all that. Nah. And the answer is not 42. Well, maybe it is 42, you know, 42, 32, 46, or whatever those meant. I don't know. You know, it's like a measurement. Maybe the answer is 42. But yeah, how is it holding up, man? It's crazy.
Boobs!
They're magic, man. They're magic. So there you guys go. I knew you could do it. Now, we've got more pinups to go, okay? You think that was the end? It's going to get better from here. Now it's time to kick it into overdrive, okay? Because the next one, I have a third pinup from Odacat. This one it's not a Halloween costume or anything. It's just, you know, waifu, default waifu. But we have not seen this waifu before on the Orbital Station, and it's high time she was officially wrangled. This next one was actually a stream boss choice, so you guys know it's going to be good. You know you want to see it. I don't know if you'll be able to guess. Maybe. You guys are so good.
Excuse me, princess.
And now, show us Raven in risky outfit.
Oh, you know, Reverb. You already know Reverb there getting stepped on. Reverb getting stepped on there by Zelda. And you already know some more of the Shantae / Teen Titan crossovers are on the way. We had the Titans dressed up as the Shantae characters, so of course we got to have the Shantae characters dressed as the Titans. You know I'll do the reverse trilogy. You already know. How are you guys? Look at right away. Tavern, Ranma, everybody. Samus, Maverick Cat. You guys are so good, man. I don't know how you do it. Well, you've already guessed the character, but we'll see. We'll see how her outfit's holding up. Let's see how her outfit's holding up, because like I said, this character, why should I? Samus, you already know Samus. She hasn't been wrangled before. In other words, she hasn't been on the orbital station. She hasn't met Kitty. She has not yet met Kitty.
Pardon me.
So let's see how her suit's holding up after having met Kitty. If you can fill the meter here, if you can fill the next meter here, we're going to see how Samus's suit holds up after having met Kitty on board her first trip on board the orbital station. All right. So you're in Sliver Country. For this first meter. If you can fill the rest of it, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's get back into it, guys. Let's get back into it. We need to delve deeper into Nico's past here, man. What's going on? What's going on with Nico?
She sure is, Wildfire. Why, do you remember the time when Wheezy here got up on the table and you...
That'll be enough of that, Doc.
And again, she doesn't deny it. She's just like, shut up. Stop telling them. It's Nico exposed. In more ways than one, apparently. Wooga, wooga, booga, booga. We have to know, what was going on. What was going on? Nico was a wild child, like a good time gal. The best saloon girl in the town, all the galaxy. She doesn't like it either. When she has to dress up as Louise, as her old alter ego, Louise, because they're infiltrating it. She doesn't like it. Look at how she reacts to this.
One more Louise out of you, and I'll hit you where it hurts.
Oh, whoa. She's getting feisty, man. She's getting really feisty there. One more Louise. Louise this, Louise that. Going for a ride. Good time gal.
One more Louise out of you, and I'll hit you where it hurts.
And she's not kidding either. She's not kidding. This waifu packs a punch. Now we're going to get into what I was talking about before, where the waifus they're learning. They're learning, She's, Don't be fooled by her, getting upset by her past being exposed or whatever. She's not distracted from the main goal. These waifus are waking up. We've talked about She-Ra, the master of unwrangling. It was kind of a joke, kind of a meme. Haha, She-Ra's always able to break free of wrangling. And then when we see this trend start to pick up of these other waifus breaking free of wrangle techniques, and we go, they're learning from She-Ra. It was such a joke. It was so funny. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. It's not a joke, because these waifus are waking up. And now it's not even that they're breaking free of the wrangling. They're learning anti-wrangling techniques. They've become aware of the wrangling. And now they're preventing it before it even happens. Look at this. Now remember, she said, you call her Louise one more time.
One more Louise out of you, and I'll hit you where it hurts.
She wasn't kidding. Watch this.
Why, you are...
Bam! 1-inch punch. 1-inch waifu punch. She's been studying under Bruce Lee. The waifu punch. She's not playing around there. But that's not it. You're like, oh, is that it? Is that just a waifu punch? No. That was just because she said if you call her Louise, hit you where it hurts. So that was it. No. This is the anti-wrangle tech. Watch this, guys.
Going somewhere?
So this guy right here, he's built for wrangling. All right. this alien, this creature is built for wrangling. He's got big claw hands, big wrangle hands. That's all he can do. That's all he can do is wrangle. He can't even open a Pepsi can. So all he can do is wrangle. He's built for it, right? And watch this guy get felted. Did you see that there? Did you see that there, chat? She activates some sort of device there on her waist. Were you paying attention? She activated some device there on her waist. And then bam, wrangle shield. Wrangle shield. Wrangle denied. It wasn't even like, oh, she was wrangling. Remember last week we were watching, it was Mara from Black Star, and she got wrangled and then broke free, but then they got her the second try, kind of like Pokemon, where the ball's shaking, they break free, you throw another one, this time you got him, right? This was like the ball gets slapped away. Imagine playing Pokemon and you throw the Pokeball and the Pokemon just slaps it out like it's basketball, right? Just slaps it down to the ground. That's what this was. That's what this was. The wrangle denied. She saw it coming and had a device ready to deny the wrangle, the actual wrangle shield. Okay, this waifu has learned wrangle shield. You know, like Waifumon has learned Thunderbolt. Waifumon has learned wrangle shield, and now she can't be wrangled. So yeah, Nico, all sorts of crazy stuff. You know, she's got some wild past. You know, good time gal. Good time gal. Best saloon gal in all the galaxy. Don't call her Louisie, though. She doesn't like her old nickname, Louisie. All right? Louisie's a little too easy. She knows how to enjoy a good ride. But she's done with that. She's past that. Better not be talking any trash, right? And not only that, she has learned the wrangle shield technique. These waifus are out of control. They're out of control. We got to be careful, guys. We got to be careful. It was funny. It was funny before. We were making all these memes, making all these jokes. Oh, look how they're breaking free of the wrangle. Wrangle fail. Remember? Oh, wrangle fail. Ha ha. Well, now we can't even wrangle them if they're putting up shields and shit. What is this? All right, we'll get into more of this later. That's not the end. That's not the end, chat. We'll get into more of these anti-wrangle techniques later. But we're gonna leave Louisie. We'll leave Louisie for now. And we'll go into another one here. Let's talk. Oh shit. We got another visit from the Gyat Fairy.
So what if they are learning? That just means we need to step up our wrangle game. We must train, develop new wrangle technology and tactics, and mix up our angles as to keep the waifus on their toes. As Baconeers, we can do no less.
That's right, Reverb. See, Reverb has the right spirit. Reverb has the right attitude there. You know what? If the waifus are going to learn some anti-wrangling techniques, we'll just have to come up with our own new and improved wrangling techniques. New and improved wrangling devices that can go through the wrangle shield. What's the thing from Dune? The slow blade penetrates the shield, right? We're just gonna have to use that slow blade to penetrate the shield there, Baconeers. Phrasing. We're gonna have to penetrate the shield. Yeah, phrasing, Taverns Full. We're gonna have to penetrate the shield there with the slow blade. You know, don't forget, I am the Cheez-It Satarak, all right? I am the Lisan Al-Cheese, the Cheez-It Satarak. Follow me, Baconeers, and we will wrangle every waifu throughout the galaxy. They can try their anti-wrangling techniques. They can raise their shields. But a slow blade penetrates.
The harder the wrangle, the sweeter the waifu.
That's right, Reverb. That's right. The harder it is to wrangle, the sweeter the waifu. And we will use our slow blades to penetrate every shield across the universe. We'll wrangle every waifu, and it'll be sweet, Baconeers. Every waifu in the galaxy will be wrangled. I can see it. I can see it. All right, enough of that. We're going crazy. We're going a little out of control. This is getting out of hand. All right, so let's go. Thank you for that visit from the Gyat Fairy there. Let's go. All right, so we got to step up our game, guys. We got to step up our game because they've got shields. We got to get the slow blade to penetrate that shield there. Bacon ears, all right, but we got some other craziness going on. Speaking of wrangling, I don't even know. Is this a new anti-wrangling technique where they're just the waifus are wrangling themselves? Now, what's happening now? I don't even know if this is anti-right though. The waifus are just wrangling themselves. They're wrangling each other. I don't even know. It's getting out of hand. It's I don't know. Maybe it's getting in hand. It looks like actually, it looks like things are getting in hand there for She-Ra. It should have been me. Oh man, yeah,
Raymond, it's Raymond.
Yeah, things are getting in hand there. Watch where you're going there, She-Ra. So we had some crazy stuff going on with She-Ra. I mentioned earlier, tragedy has befallen the Wrangle statue. But before we get there was another little bit of a what do you call it? A scandal. Just like Nico, we had the scandal with Nico, her past exposed. Well, now we've got a scandal going on with She-Ra and Frosta. They're having Frosta Flakes for breakfast, okay? She-Ra anyway. She-Ra's having Frosta Flakes for breakfast because last night she had Frosta for dinner, okay? That's all I'm going to tell you, chat. That's all I'm going to tell you is that She-Ra, she's having Frosta Flakes for breakfast because last night she had Frosta for dinner. All right, let's check it out.
Thank you again for letting me stay over, Adora. My pleasure. It's too bad you can't stay longer. We could... Frost...
We could what? Wait, we could what though? Hold on a second there. Why did this stupid little troll? Listen here, fat. Why did you have to break in just now? I want to know what they were going to do. I want to know. Curious minds would like to know.
Don't leave yet.
Damn it. Now we'll never know. Be gone, fat.
Remember your promise.
Of course, Sprocker. Where would you like it?
Over here. I've got everything already.
Now, wait a minute. Now new questions are arising. Now, at first I wanted to know what She-Ra and Frosta were going to do, but now I know what's this promise and where do you want it? What? Frosta, what's going on? I thought Nico was the good time gal. Frosta's like going crazy over here. And She-Ra looks pretty upset. She's like, wait a minute. You just got to stay over. I had Frosta for dinner. I think I'm about to have Frosta Flakes for breakfast.
Promise? What promise?
Yeah, Frosta Flakes for breakfast. She doesn't look too happy. What promise? What is this shit? Yeah, Kaiser Soze felt it. She-Ra looks kind of felt it right now because she's like, what promise? What is this?
All you need is a little frosting.
Oh, okay.
Wow, thanks, Frosta. I can't wait to try
it. Now look at She-Ra, man. As soon as she steps on, hold on, I need to reverse this just a little bit because you gotta see. That's why I slowed it down. You gotta see as soon as she steps, the side eye. As soon as she steps. Well, that's a bad. There we go. As soon as she steps on, she's like, "The fuck is this promise? Listen here, bitch." Yeah, daggers, Kiss Mew, daggers. Listen here. What's this fucking promise? What's going on? putting your lips together and blowing over here, telling him you're just going to give him a little frosting? I thought I was the only one that got a little frosting. You bitch? This is crazy. The Killville theme. Yeah, oh man. It's getting serious. Getting serious.
What fun! Dora, would you like to try it?
Maybe later, after breakfast. Well,
yeah, after breakfast. Remember breakfast, Frosta? Remember the Frosta Flakes? Yeah? Yeah? You want to go have fucking breakfast? What's this promise?
I had better get back to Castle Chill. Goodbye, Adora.
You're not getting away that easy. Oh, no, you're not getting away that easy. We're not done here. We're not done. I'll talk to you later. Be talking to you later. Look at it, like just absolute dagger, like lasers blasting it's like blasting a hole out the other side, you know, just lasers exploding her face off, man. She's so pissed.
Have a safe trip.
Yeah, have a safe trip. Hope you die. She's so pissed, man. The Frosta Flakes. Yeah, remember breakfast? Better get out of here. Yeah. I don't know. It was probably all just a misunderstanding. I'm sure they worked it out. Sure they worked it out in the end. You know, it's just one big misunderstanding. They're still friends. Frosta, though, she's a handful. Frosta, yeah, she's out of control. She's a handful. That's all I got to say about that. You know, just make sure you have your Frosta Flakes, eat a good breakfast, because Frosta, she's a handful. All right, it's not all fun and games, though. It's not all fun and games and putting your lips together to blow and, you know, putting frosting on things. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got to talk about the Wrangle statue. We got to talk about the Wrangle statue, chat. Okay? I'm sorry. Some bad news. Some bad news here. Tragedy. Tragedy comes to the orbital station. Yeah, I see F's in the chat already. Man. So the Wrangle statue, a national monument, a national treasure, has been destroyed. All right. I never thought I'd see this day. A few weeks ago, we first discovered the Wrangle statue. It was on a previous Sterner stuff. We first discovered it and we said, look, behold, this is how we know that She-Ra was the better show. You know, we've talked about before how between He-Man and She-Ra back in the day, we all ignored She-Ra. Oh, that's the show for girls. And we watched He-Man. And He-Man has some waifus, but She-Ra is stocked and packed wall-to-wall waifus. And in fact, they have an ode to the Baconeers. It's like it's part of our heritage, part of our culture. They have the Wrangle statue. But then comes along these hooligans. All right, this gang of thugs here. It's like this biker gang here working for Hordak. And they're coming along and they want to destroy our culture, our heritage, the Wrangle statue. Look at this, chat. Look at this.
The order for today is simple. You will go back to your houses and bring all your valuable possessions to the center of the square. We will be back to collect them later.
No! See, and these jackbooted thugs, they're like, give us all your stuff. We're taking it all. And the townspeople are like, no way. No way, bro.
Silence.
Oh. He hit him with a silence. He hit him with a silence. This isn't good. This isn't good. Nothing good comes from this. He hit him with a silence.
Or we will reduce your town to rubble like this. I suggest You get to work.
Now you've gone too far. Now you've gone too far. First off, you come in here demanding all the possessions of the town people, like you're some big bad boss, when you look like a knockoff MODOK. You look like MODOK's little brother, Chinese knockoff MODOK head ass, coming in here demanding all the townspeople's possessions. Then you steal Nemesis's catchphrase. You drop a silence on us. You drop a silence on us. You're not cool enough, buddy. You're not even close. All right? And then you destroy the Wrangle statue. You melt it down. That is our history. That is our culture. That Wrangle statue is our tradition. And you melted it down. This shall not stand. This shall not stand.
They needs to get wrecked for that. Who will call the waifus to arms?
Call them all to arms, Alex Shaw. Get the waifu punch. He needs a double. The 1-2. The 1-2 waifu punch from Scarlet there. He needs it. Knock him right off his bike there. Knock him right off his bike there. This shall not stand. I was seriously upset. For any of you that were there live, I know a lot of you guys were there live Saturday morning, and we were all really upset. Wars, entire world wars have been started for less. KY Blue Jedi says the Waifu War. Waifu War 1 and 2. Yeah, this is World War started for less. I can't believe this, guys. And he's laughing. Never forget. Never forget, chat. Never forget, chat. Never forget what they took from us. The waifu statue will be avenged. The Wrangle statue. Our history, our culture, our tradition, our heritage, it will be avenged. Never forget. This shall not stand. We will have our revenge. Shira, look. Shira's even upset. Look at her. She's like, no. Even the master of unwrangling. Even the master of unwrangling. She's like, no, how?
That clip is what led to waifus to start resisting wrangling.
This is painting and rambling. No, is that it? Is that what? This is where it all began. This is what started the uprising, the revolt. They melted down the Wrangle statue, and then the waifus started getting all these ideas. And they started thinking, oh no, we got to start. The lore, man, the lore goes deep. The lore goes deep. But we're going to avenge it. We're going to avenge that statue, all right? We're going to avenge it. This will not stand. Are you guys ready? Do you want to see revenge? We got to get mad, okay? Get mad. Get mad, chat. Put some ones up. Put some ones up, chat, if you're ready to see revenge. Are you ready to see revenge? This shall not stand. Look at the beauty of this statue. Look at the beauty of that cake. How perfectly it's been wrangled. The Chad, as he holds that waifu one-handed, wrangled that waifu. And look at the look on her face. She loves it. Behold the beauty of that cake, that wrangle. This is an outrage, an utter travesty. Put those ones up, chat. I want to see a bunch of ones, and we're going to get revenge. We're going to storm the castle. This shall not stand. Are you guys ready, chat? Are you ready? I'm seeing all the ones. This is an outrage. Never forget what they took from us, chat. We're going in. Let's go. You fucking take our statue? Big mistake. Get fucking pied. Let's go! Let's go! Ich bin fucking Shira! That's what you get. That's what you get for fucking destroying the Wrangle statue. The Wrangle statue is avenged. It's avenged. Fuck yeah, dude. That got me hyped, dude. That got me pumped. Let's go. We avenge the Wrangle statue. You don't melt down statues in our town. That doesn't fly around here. That doesn't fly around these parts. You might be melting down statues, toppling statues, some other town, some other city, but here on the Wrangle station, the Orbital station might as well be the Wrangle station. Here on the Orbital station, you don't melt our statues. You don't melt them down. We're going to build it back up. Holy shit, that got me pumped. Let's go, chat. Let's go. We got to get some super chats for that. Let's fill that meter up. Dude. I'm fucking hyped up. Let's fill that meter up and get some waifus wrangled. We need to get Samus wrangled. We need to get her officially in the stable. Let's go. Hell yeah. Holy shit, man. That got me pumped up. It's time. It's time for the waifu roundup. The war with Orbital Cheese. Yeah. They picked the wrong ones. You don't topple statues. You don't topple statues on the Orbital station. You don't melt them down. On the Orbital station. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. Electric Monk. Damn, son, you need a minute? No, I'm good. I'm just... I don't know, man. I always enjoyed the Doom music, man. Getting hyped up, getting pumped up, man. Imputi says, we won't watch our culture be destroyed. That's right. Not on my watch. That's right, Prince of the Abyss. Hell yeah. Let's go. Tavern's full. Fueling up the thrust bus. Gassed up and ready to drive.
With the destruction of the sacred statue, the waifus of the land began to rebel. The waifu revolt shall not go on forever, for there is a legend that the Shira will rip and tear to avenge the sacred statue.
Ich bin fucking Shira.
For the Wrangle statue 07.
07 for the Wrangle statue. Hell yeah, Ron of Chaos. And Tavern's Pull. That's like, like a narration to a movie, with the destruction of the sacred statue, the waifus of the land began to rebel, like all across the land. Man, that's a good one. I like that, dude. I like that one. Perfect fucking timing, back to back. Once again, that's the second time tonight. The Baconeers have teamed up with back-to-back super chats to do tag team action, man. That was fucking awesome right there. Perfect timing. You guys are the best. Let's go. Let's get those pizza rolls raining. Let's get a waifu swanging. The Baconeers are the absolute best. You can't beat the bim bams and the flum bums. You can't beat them. Holy shit, man. Dude, I'm zooking out. All right, where are we at with the meter? You guys just went crazy with that. Getting that meter over halfway full there. Almost there. Not quite. It's like you don't even want to see Samus. It's like you don't even want to see her with her suit barely hanging on for dear life. Kitty got a hold of her Zero suit. Left it hanging by a thread. All right, let's go. Man, I'm zooking out, guys. I'm in such a fucking zooked out mood tonight. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm zooking out, man. Let's go. All right. You guys are the best, though. And don't forget, everybody who has super chatted is entered into a raffle. There's going to be 3 winners to win a copy of Shadowhunters, which we were taking a look at earlier. Don't forget about that, guys. That's coming up later, okay? That's coming up later. All right, it's time for everybody's favorite segment of the week, the Waifu Roundup. Let's go. We have some waifus to wrangle for sure this week. This is probably going to be the craziest segment of the night, actually, is the Waifu Roundup, because of how insane it's gotten. You know, it's really no wonder after this segment, holy shit, Reverb with a $40 super kick. Oh, really? Reverb with a $40 super kick to Vince, kicking his leg out of his leg and taking over as Stream Boss. Reverb just took over as Stream Boss. I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought Caster Hopper was, secure in that, cake secure. I thought he was secured the cake there, but Reverb comes in with that big $40 super kick, knocks Vince out, knocks Caster Hopper out of the Stream Boss position there. Thank you so much. And you know what? That might have knocked the meter out as well. Let's check on it. I think you've done it. I think you might have done it. Holy shit. Let's go. Knocking that meter out nice and smooth. Like it's like level, not even sliver country. You guys are doing really good. You must really hate those slivers, I guess. All right. So let's check it out. Oh, really? Did you want to see? All right. So you guessed it was Samus. It's pretty easy to tell once you figure out it's Samus that she's wearing a Zero suit, or should I say what's left of it. Kitty has gotten a hold. He's saying, hey, now wait a minute. This Zero suit, because normally Samus is wearing the armor, right? So the Zero suit is kind of like one giant pantsuit.
Pardon me.
And so Kitty says, now, pardon me, I got to take that. Pardon me, pantsuit. That's like one giant pantsuit. Pardon me. And of course, Samus, she's not going to let that go without a fight there. And so, we've got a little bit of cake detected. Probably it's a little more than a little, actually. We've got a good bit of cake detected there. So, some cheeks down there, some cake trying to escape, cake escape going on. Yeah, all sorts of craziness, man. All sorts of good craziness. So yeah, we've got Zero suit Samus. The Zero suit's hanging on by a thread. It's less than zero. The less than zero suit Samus. That's what we're gonna call this one. Less than zero suit. It's hanging on by a thread. She's had an encounter with Kitty, but she's now officially welcome on board the Orbital Station. I would say that this is Orbital Station dress code approved. Welcome aboard, Samus. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let it breathe. Slow Coast says, let it breathe. Let's go. Electric Monk says, I'm so flabbergasted I can't type. There you go. -1 suit, 0, less than 0. I like less than 0 suit Samus. There we go. All right. So next up, man, you guys have been doing great. Unlocking all these pinups. We saw a new one from Battle Frame. We had our top artist, Master Godai, top artist, Odacat, and our top artist, Master Kraken is who we go into next. All right, can we hit it? We've got a couple for Master Kraken, and Master Kraken is the spiciest of the night, okay? So if you guys thought that we saw some spice before with the dummy thick Charlie girl from Master Godai and the less than 0 suit Samus, as well as Starfire in her teeny tiny bikini, well, it's going to get even spicier. Kraken always is as spicy as you can get it, really. We're pushing the limit. Push it to the limit. We're always doing that. Get on board the thrust bus there. Get on board the thrust bus. Push it to the limit. That's what we always do here with Kraken. So that's what we've got up next is a couple. I think I've got 3. Yeah, 3 extra spicy pinups for you. All right. So let's see if we can hit it. Let's see if we can hit it to finish off the stream strong as we go into the waifu roundup. And like I said, this is probably going to be the craziest part of the stream because the waifu roundup is going to cover the most zooked out portion of last Saturday morning cartoons, which was Bots Master. You know, a little difficult to get through. I understand some people don't necessarily like the show. They see it coming on. They see that jank opening theme song and they're like, yeah, I'm out. But if you're able to get through it, you're always rewarded with some big zooked out WTF moments. And this week was no exception. So let's check it out, guys. Get your favorite wrangling device of choice ready to go. Get your lassos, your net fire and tanks, your wrangle bots, your zook casting spells. Make sure you've got something, a slow blade. Make sure you got a slow blade to penetrate the anti-wrangle shield there. Slow blade penetrates the shield. Remember that. Remember that, chat, because it's time for the waifu roundup. And like I said, we're getting into the craziest thing that happened, in my opinion, the craziest thing that happened from last Saturday, and that was Bots Master. We got to talk about wrangling Lady Frenzy. What happens? What happens when you get the same gift, you know? It's always awkward. It's always awkward when you get the same gift as somebody else at a birthday party. It's like, I know waifus have this thing where they don't like wearing the same outfit as another waifu when they go to a party. Now, not being a waifu, I don't really get it. You know, I'm like, I guess it's weird that but it's like, yeah, whatever. You're two different people, so the outfit's gonna look a little different on two different people. But I do understand buying the same gift for someone when you go to a birthday party, and then you're like, well, shit, they just got what I got. Now my gift is no good. But you know what? Maybe it's not so bad. And in this case, what may be you know, like an awkward moment and like the worst thing, maybe actually be the best thing. I don't know. But we're also going to find out that the anti-wrangling technology does not stop at Nico's shield. Okay, there's more, chat. I told you it goes beyond that. The waifus are waking up. And in this case, both figuratively and literally, as we see Lady Frenzy waking up from her wrangling. You know, so yeah, the waifus are waking up. So let's see what happened here. Check this out.
I've got the perfect gift idea for ZZ, partner. Lady Frenzy. What do you mean, Lady Frenzy?
Okay, so you heard that right. That's not an edit. That was an actual line in the show. I've got the perfect idea for a birthday gift, Lady Frenzy. Just Lady Frenzy. I'm just gonna get her a waifu. Just gonna get him a waifu.
Let me tell you my diagnosis. And remember, I'm not only a doctor, I'm also a psychoanalyst, so I understand the human mind. Enemy or not, ZZ is crazy about Lady Frenzy.
So he's like, listen, man, trust me, I'm a doctor. And not just like a regular doctor, I'm also a psychiatrist, which means I understand that this young human male, he's horny, okay? He's a young adult male. He's horny. He wants a waifu. We're going to get him a waifu for his birthday, okay? He's becoming a man, and we're going to get him a waifu.
Oh, really? And how do you plan on getting her to come to ZZ's birthday party?
Just get me into her apartment in the Corp condo complex, and my sleeper device take care of the rest.
So he's like, all right, well, how are you going to get this waifu to come to the party, you know? Lady Frenzy, she's a top waifu. She's highly contested, right? How are you going to get her into the party? He's like, oh, just give me to her apartment. I'll do the rest. So this guy, he's somebody needs to keep an eye on him, okay? Somebody needs to keep an eye on him. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know. This guy seems like he might be a menace to society. He's like, yeah, you know, we're going to get this guy a waifu for his birthday. Just get me into an apartment. I'll take care of the rest. Just trust me, bro. And that's his whole thing. His whole thing is just trust me, bro.
I need robots to plan my next birthday party. And this is why I just give waifu gift certificates.
Right? Painting and rambling with a ticket to ride on the BOOGA train there is like, hey, you know, maybe I want these guys playing in my party. You know, it's not so bad, right?
What's all the...
That was a double gasp. Let's make it a triple. So we see Lady Frenzy is here, you know, all dressed up with nowhere to go. It was actually kind of sad. It seems like she was just sitting by herself, like drinking alone, all dressed up. And she hears all this noise. We get a double gasp, the double gasp, right? And now let's see what that weird little doctor bot, that little medic droid. He's a creeper, man. Let's see what he meant about. Yeah, just get me into her apartment. I'll take care of the rest. He's literally securing the cake. He is securing the cake. That was just right there. He aimed for that, by the way, because this is a robot, right? You know, like, you know, he had like the Terminator vision where it's got the little cursor that zooms in, and he's like, cake detected. It's like the pop-up. Somebody do the super chat, you know, it's like the pop-up where the cake, you know, beep, 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 cake detected. And he aimed perfectly. Now, I don't know why hitting her booty there would cause the knockout. You'd think maybe the spine, like the neck, you know, somewhere like to the brain, but nah, he's securing the cake. And it knocked her out, but good. Now, did you guys catch that? I got to play that one more time. Did you guys catch that? You see that? She's activating a device on her waist, just like Nico did, just like Louise. Remember Louise activating a device on her waist and then a wrangle shield come on? I'm telling you, the waifus are waking up. I'm telling you. This technology is spreading. Now, it may not have activated a shield. Maybe she was too late, but something's going on. She's aware that she's being wrangled. Okay? It may have activated too late, you know, the little booty dart. I don't know, the cake dart. Center of mass. He's aiming for center of mass. That's why he aimed for the cake, Imputi. All right. But yeah, you know, caught her by surprise, but she's aware she's being wrangled. Wrangled. We also get a bit of an Ayuga face there, right? Look at that. Not only wrangled, but we get the Ayuga face to accompany the Ayuga noises, really. I mean, here, just for research purposes, I'm sure you guys won't mind if I back that up one more time. I mean, those are even Ayuga noises and everything. So, yeah, very much wrangled. Does that count as phrasing? I don't know. It's an Ayuga. So she knows she's been wrangled. And do you see that? Do you see that? So she activated a device on her waist, just like Nico, just like our girl Louise, the best saloon girl, right? The fun time gal. Well, I don't know what this does. It's not a shield, but there's some. It's like waifu alarm. Wrangle alert. Yeah, there you go, Mr. Lumef. There you go, Mr. Lumef. It's a wrangle alert. Wrangle alert. She's got the midriff alarm. The midriff alarm. The wrangle alert. She knows she's been wrangled and she's contacting security, right? But they do bring her to the party. They do bring her to the party. And like I said, you know, it always sucks when you get the same gift as someone else, but in this case, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. Let's see how it turns out.
Which one should I open first?
Open that, ZZ. We'll save the best for last.
I want to see you top this.
They're like thumbs up. They're like, yeah, we know, we're good. Wooga wooga. Okay, so that's not Lady Frenzy. That's a different waifu. That's what the other bots got him. So how awkward is this, you know? The ninja bot and the little creepy medic droid, they went to all that trouble to wrangle Lady Frenzy, and lo and behold, someone else already got ZZ another waifu. They were thinking the same thing. Isn't this, oh man, don't you hate when that happens? It's so awkward. You buy somebody the same gift. What are you gonna do? She's all gift wrapped and ready to go, dude. She's gassed up and ready to drive with diameter.
Boobs.
Gift wrapped waifu right there, man. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, Mr. Lou Meth says, I need these robots. Everybody wants these robots to plan their next birthday. Everybody, I'm seeing so many people in chat like, yo, I want these robots planning all of my birthdays for the rest of my life, okay? These guys are awesome, right?
Happy birthday, ZZ!
Holy shit. That needs to be a chat pop-up right there.
Happy birthday, ZZ!
I'm ZZ. I'm changing my name to ZZ. It should have been me.
Alicia? Tell me I'm not dreaming.
Do you like your present?
Oh yes. Yes, I definitely like my present. Swing, swing.
Yeah, you know, way to undersell it there.
And now to open my last present.
ZZ, I really don't think this.
See, they're like, oh shit, we got them the same thing. Let's get out of here. I wasn't even joking, you know, like they really were feeling awkward. Like, oh shit, we got them the same thing. Let's get out of here.
This is a very good idea.
Go ahead, ZZ, open it. I can't wait to see what's inside.
Me neither.
Me too. I bet it's.
Oh shit. Why does it look like she's dead? You know, she's on a bed of flowers. It looks like a casket. It just looks like she's dead. But this, like, I was dying laughing when I first saw this episode. And this was the moment. This was the magical moment right here where I knew this had to go in the Saturday morning lineup. When they opened the box and Lady Frenzy is lying in there on a bed of flowers looking like she's fucking dead. And yeah, cake detected. Cake detected, by the way. Yeah, I was like, this is it. This is the one. I have achieved nirvana. You know, Saturday morning nirvana. This is it. Enlightenment.
Well, this certainly is a surprise.
Cake detected, man. Wooga wooga booga booga.
And now ZZ can do anything he wants with her.
Whoa, hey, whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. They're not even like denying what this is. They're not like, people are like, oh, you know, for kids, you know, put the big thumbs up. It's for kids. Yeah, they're not even denying it.
This certainly is a surprise.
And now ZZ can do anything he wants with her. I mean,
That's a tremendous gift! I agree.
Let's go. She's down for it. Let's go. We've got number one waifu in the house, right? And she's like, I agree. This is great. Yeah, 4 kids, everyone. Yeah, these guys need to plan all of my birthday parties, all right? This is every birthday from now on. It should have been me.
This has been the most perfect birthday of my life.
Physical.
He loves it. He's one of us. At least he's one of us. At least he's not like one of those characters. Like if this were an anime, the guy would be like, oh geez, I don't know what to do. And he'd like trip over himself, right? ZZ's like, I'm getting in there. Wooga wooga booga booga. Best birthday ever. He's one of us. Fuck yeah.
Contact will break the sleeper device's power.
They're like, oh, wait a minute. if physical contact wakes her up. That's the other thing. Again, they weren't even denying it. Did you catch that, chat? Listen to this.
Birthday of my life.
Physical contact will break the sleeper device.
Physical contact will break the sleeper device's spell. And he's like, well, you don't say. Is that a fact? Is that a fact there? Don't mind if I do. I think I'm going to open my gift now. I think I'll open my birthday present now. Oh, physical contact wakes her up? He's one of us, dude. The sleeper is zooking out. Let's go.
Power.
Immediately touches her. They're like, well, wait, physical contact wakes her up. Immediately touches her.
Zoolander.
Now, see, here we see the result of that device. Remember earlier, I was saying she hit that button. She had the wrangle alert, the midriff alarm, and here it is. It's called in the backup. Ruining the party. The waifus are waking up in more ways than one. I said figuratively and literally. And now you can see why the waifus are waking up. Because she knew she was being wrangled. And so she hit that button right before she passed out. And now they are undoing the wrangle. Party poopers. That's right, Prince of the Abyss. Party poopers, man. The other waifu even agreed. She's like, I think that's great. He can do whatever he want with her. That's great. It was going to be the best birthday of his life. But she had the wrangle alert, the midriff alarm. The waifus are waking up, chat. We have to, just like Reverb said earlier, we've got to step it up. We've got to step it up. We can't. They melted the wrangle statue. Now, we did get our revenge on that thanks to She-Ra. But we can't let this stand. Now ZZ's birthday is ruined. His birthday is ruined. She's escaping.
Frenzy to all units. Executive override of all orders. Cease firing immediately.
She's on the loose. She's running away. Wait, I think I've got a screenshot. Oh, I don't. Shit. I thought I had a screenshot. There it is. The concealed carry. The concealed carry. We saw Yuri doing this. Yeah, we get a little bit of thigh. At least we get a little bit of that as she escapes. But yeah, Cake escaped, man. She ruined ZZ's birthday. Can you believe it? That's what that midriff alert or midriff alarm, the wrangle alert, that's what that did. That's what that did. So sometimes it's more immediate. It's like a shield. Sometimes it calls in backup. It's like a delayed reaction. But either way, these waifus, man, they're waking up. They're aware that we are wrangling them, that we have all these different techniques, and they are coming up with devices and backup plans and all these things, this technology and stuff and these techniques to counteract it. We got to be on our game, chat. We got to be on our game. We got to step it up. We got to wrangle even harder now. We got to wrangle even harder than before. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see where were we at? I think we're at, yeah, the meter is even. The meter is even. What's next? Oh, that's right. We're in Kraken territory. Okay, so the meter is even. We're good to go. And next up, we are going to talk about the waifus. So that was, I don't know if you consider that a new wrangling technique, because it's, I guess it is, the weird disc, the sleep disc. But to me, it's more about the wrangle delivery and the fact that the waifu was down for it. But Lady Frenzy, she's part of this new waifu order. It's not the waifu world order. It's like the new waifu order. They're uprising, man. They're learning all this stuff. But we do have some other waifus to wrangle. That was this one right here. Some like honorable mentions, I guess you could say. We do have some honorable mentions to wrangle. You might want to get them in your stable. This was Spiritina. Can't remember. She had like a weird name. She was from She-Ra, and just some waifus that we didn't see too much of, didn't get too much screen time, but I felt deserved an honorable mention because they look like they might want to be in somebody's stable. Give them a home. Give them a home, guys. Somebody should put them in your stable. Chaos Mage says when you can't afford to miss. Yeah, you know. The Waifu Rebellion, the Great Rebellion, the Waifu Uprising. That's right, Kiss Mew. Cake Sniper. I like that. The Cake Sniper disc. There you go. The Bum Shot. The Bum Shot. I don't know why that sounds. It's like a shotgun blast or something. The Bum Shot. The Cape Slapper. It's like the clapper, you know, just the cake clapper, you know, you just toss the disc, claps onto the cake, and then bam, the waifu's out and wrangled. There you go. There you go. All right, so yeah, we had a little pixie fairy here, a little pixie waifu from She-Ra. And then from Toxic Crusaders, Yvonne. Now, this one's a little bit of a polarizing waifu. Some people don't like Yvonne because they hate her voice, and even more so, they hate her singing voice. Now, me personally, I don't mind her voice. I don't mind either. I don't mind her singing voice really either. It's kind of endearing. It's bad. It's terrible. Yeah, but it's kind of endearing. I kind of like it. And I like the lyrics she comes up with. And she is really loyal to Toxie. I'll give her that. You know, she's a loyal waifu, and I like the hair over the one eye too. That's another thing, man. You gotta like. So Yvonne from Toxic Crusaders, another honorary mention for waifu this week. Get her wrangled. Get her in your stable. I might get her in my stable. You never know. You never know. She might end up becoming a highly contested waifu. So let's go. All right, guys. All right, so we're starting to wind down here, winding down towards the end of the stream. We're going to talk about that's the waifu roundup for the week. We're going to talk about what we got for the Anime Grindhouse tomorrow night at midnight Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to do the raffle, okay? Then we're going to do the raffle. So stick around, guys. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet, especially if you've super chatted, okay? For anybody who's sending a super chat, don't leave yet. We got to do the raffle for you, all right? But this is also your last chance. We've got a meter. We got an empty meter here. It's just sitting perfectly empty. If we can fill this last one, we didn't get any of the Kraken pinups. We got to get at least one Kraken pinup, at least one, you know? And now would be the perfect time because we're going to do the raffle soon. So, let's see if we can fill up just one more meter just to get at least one Kraken pinup. But, if not, we still had big support from the Baconeers. You guys have been awesome tonight. Don't get me wrong. You guys have been absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for the massive support. Let's get some peace rolls raining. Let's get a waifu swanging. Shouts out to the I'm going to acknowledge both Caster Hopper and Reverb because it's a well-fought battle for Stream Boss tonight. Caster Hopper held on to it for a good while, and then Reverb just came in and a big $40 super kick to take over, man. Shit, Vince is getting his ass kicked tonight, man. All right, guys. So tomorrow night on the Anime Grindhouse, you guys know every other week we alternate Japanese subs and then English dubs. And this week is English dubs. And I'm actually really excited for what we get to watch this week. I didn't think it would pass. I thought that either copyright would get it, and if copyright didn't get it, I thought that YouTube would get it. I thought YouTube would go, nah, man, this is way too spicy. What are you thinking, man? There's all sorts of like booga booga and wooga wooga going on. I mean, I guess because it's just like brief nudity, but it's plentiful. It's plentiful brief nudity. I don't know, man. I'm surprised, but hey, I'm not complaining. And like I said, the copyright, also very surprised that they didn't knock it down. So what we're watching tomorrow in English, are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready? It's good. It's pretty jank. Like the plot is borderline non-existent. It's really, we're watching it just for the waifus, okay? But you know what? I think we've earned it. It's been a tough week for a lot of people. I know I saw a lot of people mentioning they had a tough week at work. Shouts out Caster Hopper. I'm glad you survived. Maverick Cat, you mentioned, had a friend pass away. So, it's been a rough week. I think we've earned just a bunch of fan service. Okay. I think we've earned just a bunch of fan service. So what we're watching tomorrow on the Anime Grindhouse, midnight Eastern Standard Time over on Orbital Bacon Bits. Make sure you're subscribed to Orbital Bacon Bits. You can find it on the homepage of the main channel here if you're not, because we're going to be watching Choshin Hime Dan Geyser 3. think I said that right. But yeah, we're watching Dan Geyser 3 on Orbital Bacon Bits, Midriff City, stacked and packed with waifus, wall to wall. I mean, it's just like nonstop waifus. The animation style is very reminiscent of Soul Bianca, a few other things we watched. I'm sure the art is the animator, or the art is like some name that we'd recognize. It's just I'm blanking on it right now. But yeah, you've got wall to wall waifus stacked and packed. Okay. Midriff City. All right. And Booga Booga and Wooga Wooga. You know, yeah, Voltage Fighter. It is similar to Voltage Fighter. Now, it's probably not as spicy as Voltage Fighter, because Voltage Fighter does get age restricted when you upload it, and some cases it might even get taken down, because I'm pretty sure they go real like unrestricted with the spiciness, if you know what I mean. Whereas this is more just your classic like ecchi level of spice, where you get some
boobs,
and plenty of cake, but they don't go beyond that. But yeah, and lots of jiggle physics as well. Plenty of jiggle physics in there as well. So yeah, so it's a 4-part OVA. We're going to watch the whole thing because it comes out to be about 2 hours, just shy of 2 hours. So like a full-length feature movie. So this is what we're watching in English tomorrow night, Eastern Standard Time, midnight, that is, Eastern Standard Time, over on Orbital Bacon Bits. So make sure you show up for that, because especially, like I said, especially if you've had a rough week, nothing beats it than having fan service at the end of a hard week, man. That's the best. You sit back, you relax, you watch the anime waifus transform. They're getting naked as they transform, and then they fight. It's good times. There's tiny mini skirts. There's midriffs. There's not a lot of plot. You don't have to worry about following along with anything, because nothing really makes sense or matters anyway. So I'm just gonna let you know up front, like, nothing makes sense in this anime. There's no real plot to follow. Things just happen, and you just watch the waifus, But let's just enjoy it. I think we've earned it, right? I think we've earned it. We'll get back to the more plot heavy stuff next week when we do the Japanese subs. So that's what we got coming up for that. Now, if you are sticking around later tonight, if you're not tired yet and you're not ready to go to bed yet, and you want to stick around and you enjoy some live action Zook, then over on Orbital Bacon Bits, same thing, over on the second channel. Like I said, the second channel is where a lot of the more like random stuff, like the live action Zook and the anime Grindhouse, all of that happens over there. So over there, happening in about 30 minutes from now, around midnight Eastern Standard Time, we have Conan the Adventurer, which is not to be confused with the cartoon. This is the live action from 97. It's not the cartoon from 93. It's the live action from 97. And we're about a little over halfway through. We're watching Volume 7 tonight, and we're a little over halfway through the series. And tonight is a special one because it has the Red Sonja episode. As you can tell by the thumbnail right now, it's got the Red Sonja episode. So it's a really cool episode. Lots of fun, again, stacked and packed with waifus. So if you enjoy the live action Zook, so especially the jank, there's a lot of jank in Conan, all right? So if you enjoy that, then that's starting in about 30 minutes, maybe a little more. You're going to have plenty of time to, get a snack, get zooked out, all that. So that's over on Orbital Bacon Bits tonight. We're watching 2 episodes per volume. That's what we do every week. And like I said, we're a little over halfway through the series. Doesn't really matter if you haven't been keeping up, because each episode is kind of self-contained for the most part. And like I said, tonight we get the Red Sonja episodes. It's going to be a good one. So hopefully you show up for that. Otherwise, I think that's all I have for you guys. So let's get into the raffle. Let's give away some comics, man. Let's give away some comics. You guys ready for this? Are you guys ready? One's up if you're ready for the raffle. One's up if you're ready for the raffle. 2 if you've got other things to do and you're going to get out of here. You're ready to just get out of here. Then put a 2 up, but 1's up if you're ready for the raffle. 1's up if you're ready for the raffle. 2 if you got other things to do. I'm seeing some 1s. Seeing some 1s. All right. You guys ready? All right, let's go. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through and I'm going to assign a number to everyone who sent in a super chat tonight. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And I'm just going to go in order Excuse me. And I'm just going to go in order of how I got them. And then we're going to roll a dice, assuming there's a dice big enough for the number of super chatters. I'm sure there's like under 20 or whatever. And then we'll just roll a dice, and that way it's like random, and you get to know who's who. Okay, so painting and rambler, or no wait, cast dropper was the first one, so cast dropper gets 1. All right, let me hold on a second. I'm gonna go over here. Hold on, guys. I'm setting up a little notepad here so I can write all these down. All right, so caster hopper, copy, paste. So caster hopper, you're number 1. Painting and rambling, you're number 2. And bear with me while I well, there was no way to set this up ahead of time because I didn't know who was going to be what. I didn't know. Oh, shit. All right. Play Dark Tide. Ain't got shit to do. What's up, Bloodwork? Play the Jeopardy music? All right. Do that. All right, so Crossfire. Crossfire is number 3. Crossfire number 3. And then we've got Maverick Cat at number 4. Oh, the meter pop up, and then we got reverb at number 5. Trying to do this as fast as possible, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. We're gonna get this raffle done. Just getting it done as fast as possible here. All right, let's see. Commies is number 6. All right. Taverns Pool, number 7. Yeah, I appreciate all the support tonight. Big support tonight, guys. Hell yeah. Sea House, number 8. And I'm shouting this out, one, so that you guys can follow along. And also, if you're watching, you can remember your number. But I'm writing it down on a list here, just so you guys know. Daharka is number 9. Daharka is number 9. Daharka number 9. And then Ron McChaos is number 10. Get that waifu swang in there. Mr. Lou Meth. Mr. Lou Meth is number 11. Okay. And Mobius. Mobius is number 12. Welcome, CJ. What's going on, man? Greetings, greetings. Okay, Mobius is number 12 there. Prince of the Abyss. I don't think he's on the list yet. Nope. Prince of the Abyss is number 13. There's more people than I thought would be in here. This is actually really cool. Did not think I was like, man, you know, it might be a little bit. Let's see. We got Alex Shaw. I'm gonna need a bigger dice. We got Alex Shaw as number 14. I've got a 20-sided dice pulled up, like a virtual one, but I'm pretty sure there's larger ones. I could probably get like a 40 if I needed it. We got Cruising PC Vet at 15. Let's see. Reverb is already on the list. Yep. Crossfire, I think Crossfire is already on the list. Tavern is. Alchemy, I think Alchemy needs to be added. Okay, so we're getting into repeats, so we're almost done. We're getting there, guys. Bear with me. haven't really done a raffle before, so this was like I had to think of it like kind of on the fly, like how am I gonna do it? You know, how am I gonna do it? And this was the best way I could. I apologize if this is jank, but you know what? That's what we do here. We do the jank. All right, Space Cyborg Dragon is 17. Alchemy is 16. Space Cyborg Dragon is 17. Let's see. Darth Zed. Darth Zed, I don't think has been added yet. Nope. Darth Zed is 18. Loki Thorson. Loki Thorson is 19. All right. Let's see. Michael Rusum. Michael Rusum is 20. Shouts out. Michael Rusum, number 20. All right. Let's see. Painting and Rambling is on there. BioShock Superman. BioShock Superman is, I don't think he's on there yet. Let me make sure. Painting and Rambling is on there. Nope. Okay, so BioShock Superman is number 21. BioShock Superman, you're number 21. Okay, Reverb, Tavern's Pull, Painting and Rambling. Ron McChaos is on there, right? I believe Ron McChaos is on here. Yes, he is. He's number 10. Okay, Reverb, Alchemy, Reverb, Painting and Rambling. All right, I think that might be everybody. All right, that's everybody. Okay, so 21. All right, so 21. Roll is there like a 25 dice? 25-sided dice? Or do I need to roll a 6-sided dice and a 20-sided dice? I guess I'll do that. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Okay. Oh shit, did something pop up that shouldn't have popped up? I'm sorry, guys. All right, so here's I have the dice here. I have the dice. No, we're not leaving yet. Don't worry. All right, we're doing we're doing this jank as hell raffle. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. But again, shouts out to Jason Dube for the Shadow Hunters comics. We're getting 3 winners here. Okay, 3 winners. So we've got 21 entries. 21 people have sent in super chats. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So let's go. We've got a list here, 1 through 21. And if it's a number over 21, we'll just roll again because I'm using a 20-sided dice and I guess this is a 6-sided dice, virtual, right? So here we go. And is everybody 100-sided? Well, see, 100-sided would be way too many. I was trying to get the lowest possibility of it being a number that we don't need. That's why I didn't go 100-sided or like 50 or 40 or whatever the next one up is. Trying to keep it as close to the number of participants we have as possible. Okay, so is everybody cool? Everybody in? All right, let's go. All right, so first up, here's our first winner. Ready? 18. That is Darth Zed. All right, so first comic goes to Darth Zed. Let's go. Darth Zed. Darth Zed gets a comic of Shadow Hunters. Copy of Shadow Hunters there, okay? First of 3 to get a copy. We got 3 copies, all right? So first one goes to Darth Zed. Hail Darth Zed, all right? All right, next. Rolling for the next one. Rolling for the next one. Number 11, Mr. Lou Meth. Mr. Lou Meth gets a copy of Shadow Hunters. Let's go. Mr. Lou Meth. We're getting pizza rolls raining. We're getting waifus swanging. So Darth Zed and Mr. Lou Meth. Okay, third and final one. Let's roll. Number 10. Ron McChaos. So 3 winners. We got 3 winners here, each getting a copy of Shadow Hunters. Shouts out Jason Dube for providing those, man. Everybody check it out. Everybody else, You can check out the Kickstarter. There's a link in the description. If you want to see what the comic is look like, you know, consider backing it and getting a copy for yourself. But shouts out to Ron Chaos, Mr. Lumef, and Darth Zed, the 3 winners. I'll be getting in contact with you after the stream. I'm pretty sure most of you, if not all 3 of you, are in my Discord server, so I can hit you up there. If not, then like leave a comment on the stream. And well, I don't want you to put your email out there. I don't want you to like have to dox yourself. I don't know. Figure out a way. Like, you can email me at orbitalbaconofficial@gmail.com. My email's out there, so you can email me at orbitalbaconofficial@gmail.com if you're not in my Discord. If you, I know Ranma, you're in the Discord. Darzed, you're in the Discord now. You joined recently, actually. And Mr. Lumef, I thought you were on Discord. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure you're there. If not, email me, okay? Email me at orbitalbaconofficial@gmail.com, and I'll get you your copy of Shadowhunters, courtesy of Jason Doob. Thank you again, man. Check it out on Kickstarter. The link is in the description. If you guys are interested, it's monster waifus. It's basically like a team of monster waifus that are fighting a demonic invasion. And then there's other stuff like a shadow government organization trying to take out supernatural beings. You know, there's all sorts of craziness going on. But you get like wall-to-wall waifus, stacked and packed. You know, you get cake, you get wooga wooga, booga booga. It's all the good stuff, right? It's not for kids. It's certainly not for kids. I'll tell you that. It's certainly not for kids. But check it out if it sounds interesting to you. Congratulations to the winners. Thank you everyone for participating, man. Massive support from the Baconeers tonight. Massive support from the Baconeers. Really appreciate you guys. We unlocked a lot of good pinups. Let's review those pinups real quick. We didn't get any Kraken stuff. I might have to like start with the Kraken stuff next time. We need to get some Kraken love in here, you know? We need to show Kraken some love. We need to unlock his pinups. But we got Zero Suit, or as I like to call her, less than Zero Suit Samus. Samus has now been wrangled. She's got her first official visit on the orbital station, and she's had a run-in with Kitty there.
Gyat.
And Kitty said,
"Pardon me." Pantsu.
And you know what? The Zero Suit is it's basically like one big set of pantsu itself. So Kitty had to take it all, or at least he tried. So now we've got the less than Zero Suit Samus, courtesy of Odacat. We've got Seanfire, which is Shantae dressed as Starfire for Halloween, New 52 Starfire to be exact. Wooga wooga booga booga, man. I love this costume. Any waifu wearing this costume is just chef's kiss. So we've got Shantae ready for Halloween, the first of a new trilogy that we'll be doing. We had the Titans, the Shantae Titans, and now we're gonna get Shantae Titans 2.0, which is the Shantae characters dressed as, I don't know, I need to think of a better name for it. Speaking of, we've got Starfire in her teeny tiny purple bikini. Man, Vinny's going crazy tonight. He needs to see the back. He's demanding it. He's going wild. Again, courtesy of Odacat. We got 3 from her tonight, knocking out of the park as always. We got Dummy Thick, 2 scoops, as I say. Charlie Girl from Master Godai. He's always knocking it out of the park with those, man. Rocking the boat, rocking the yacht to celebrate the 90s theme channel surfing that we got coming up this Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got Charlie Girl here, Dummy Thick, and then, of course, Hello Nurse. Oh, my goodness. It's like he took the original and made it even hotter. I don't know how he does it, using some sort of magic, man. Master Godai, he's always knocking it out of the park. And then last but certainly not least, from Battleframe, he's like a longtime friend, but he's sort of a new contributor to the meter pinups. So yeah, we got a great Mona Lisa here, which reminds me, Sunday, guys, we're gonna do the gaming stream. We're gonna be playing Turtles Shredder's Revenge, the new DLC where you can play as Mona Lisa and Mondo Gecko, and then halfway through we'll swap over to G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra. That game just came out yesterday. I think I played like half of the first level. I didn't even beat the first level. So we're going to try it out. We're going to be playing that online with the Baconeers, okay? We're going to play that online with the Baconeers. I play on Steam. I know that Shredder's Revenge is cross-platform. Not sure about G.I. Joe. I'll try to find out. But if you guys want to play with the Baconeers, Baconeer Brawler Sunday, that's going to be over on Orbital Arcade, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a good time, guys. Hope to see you there. All right. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. It's been a good time. This was a good show. Thank you so much for hanging out. We had a great time. We unlocked a lot of pinups. Gave away some comics, man. That was a lot of fun. The raffle, little jank with me trying to put it together. I don't know. I'll try to figure out a better way to do that next time. But I thought it was fun. I hope you guys had a good time. Be sure to like up the stream if you enjoyed it. All right. Be sure to like up the stream if you enjoyed it. It helps it get it out there in the algorithm. And then share it with a friend. You know, if you guys know somebody that would enjoy this type of madness, likes to crank the jank, right? And a fellow Zook enjoyer, waifu enjoyer, bring them over here. Bring them over here. We like seeing new faces, and then you hang out, you become a familiar face, you know? What's up, Pedro? I see Pedro in the chat. What's going on, buddy? I think, I don't know, familiar face, new face, not sure. CJ with Action Grip, you are a new face that has become a familiar face. That's what I'm talking about right there. Adam for Christ, let's go. Let's go. Bless you, brother. All right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Wow, I feel like I mentioned Conan just a minute ago. So, we got 30 minutes, and now it's starting in like 10 minutes. Well, actually, I think I've got it set up to start at 12:15, so you still got time. You got about 25 minutes. You got time to get a snack. You got time to zook out for Conan. That way, we're not late for it. So you got time. These streams tend to run long. That's how we do it here on Sterner Stuff. These streams always are running long. You know, the long stream. That's how we do it, man. That's how we do it. All right, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I hope I see you here for Saturday morning cartoons tomorrow morning and for your anime grindhouse tomorrow night. Hope I see you there. And if not, have a good rest of your weekend, guys. God bless you all. Stay awesome. I got a moment of Zen for you here. I leave you now with a based moment of Zen.
Shut the fuck up, you self-righteous, moralizing commie scumbag. You make me sick. You think that anyone who doesn't agree with you must be brainwashed. You can't imagine that anyone could actually choose to hold a different point of view from your own. Well, let me tell you, it ain't necessarily the case.
That's right, Baconeers. Stay based, bim bams. Stay awesome, flum bums. God bless you all. And remember,
Until all is one.
Yes, until all is one.
Thank you for visiting me. It's been real.